again?
Yeah, I think if you look at the dichotomy of a season, it's kind of it goes in quarters, just like a game. In 4 quarters in an NBA game, but in college 4 quarters. There's that beginning of the season, there's the middle, then there's the end, and then there's tournaments. And you have to treat those differently at each respect. The same things you do at tournament time, you cannot do during the regular season. And I think they have been a tournament team, and early in the year they played in the shootouts. And that's what made it's very similar to what they're doing now, is because it's a tournament setting.
Thanks for these 10 seconds.
Well, I was
Two things from yesterday. UConn was incredible, but for me, the big takeaway was Florida Atlantic getting to the Final Four, one of the greatest stories in college basketball history.
Note to self, look up dichotomy. Stick around. Plenty more to come when the road to the Final Four continues after this timeout.
The road to the Final Four is sponsored by Jersey Mike's Subs. Be a sub above. Geico. You could save even more by bundling home and car insurance. And by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure.
Every March, Jersey Mike's turns money from subs into charitable donations.
And March 29th is Jersey Mike's annual day of giving, where 100% of sales are donated to local charities.
And to kick off all that giving, Peter gave me an apron. I'm honored.
Looking good, Danny. We've got subs to make, though.
Yeah, now I know why you gave me the apron. Join us this Wednesday for Jersey Mike's Day of Giving. Be a sub above.
Need to be at your best? You need an antiperspirant that goes beyond. Introducing new Dove Men with 72-hour protection plus care for your skin, so you can forget your underarms and focus on being unforgettable. New Dove Men. Forgettable underarms, unforgettable you.
At Great Clips, we use clip notes to save your haircut details, giving you results you can't wait to show off, even when you're not supposed to. Great Clips, official hair salon of March Madness.
I'm at this week, Joy, telling people that Geico has been offering savings for over 85 years. That's longer than the Buffalo Wing's been around.
Dozen wings.
And did you know that Geico offers motorcycle insurance? My lips are burning. No, my lips are actually burning.
Geico. Over 85 years of savings and service. See how much you could save at geico.com.
It's too hot. This is too hot, mate.
Build around the driver. No. Begin with the human. Begin with how they feel. Craft every detail. The look, the sound, the feeling. To create more than a car. To create a connection. The first ever Mazda CX-9.
You know, when people are always looking at their phones, they're banking with Bank of America. See, cousin Jimmy over there, his girlfriend just caught the bouquet, so he might need a little more help saving for that engagement ring. The groom's parents, who think they're looking at photos of their handsome boy, they're not. She just saw how much they spent on ballroom dance classes. Won't be needing those anymore.
Digital tools so impressive, you just can't stop banking. What would you like the power to do?
NC State Wolfpack against the Creighton Bluejays.
Hoffritter for 3. Ryan Hoffritter playing the game of his life when the Jays need it most.
Creighton finds a way to advance to play Baylor.
I know Denver's known for snow, but it's raining threes here.
And Creighton has done it. Punches its Sweet 16 ticket.
Up top. Hoffritter rocks the rim on a hammer jam. The Creighton Bluejays fly into the Elite Eight.
this. The Creighton Bluejays in the Elite Eight for the first time since 1941. They're looking to secure their first ever Final Four appearance when they face off against San Diego State. We check in now with Evan Washburn, who caught up with Creighton head coach Greg McDermott earlier today.
Well, Coach, first of all, appreciate your time. This is uncharted territory for you and for this program. How do you make sure that the moment, the stage, the stakes don't impact the way you guys want to perform in this game?
Yeah, I mean, you get caught in, and I said it yesterday, you're somewhere between celebration and preparation, and we tried to make the celebration as short as possible. You know, enjoy it, get on your phones, respond to those people you want to respond to, spend some time with your family. But then when we wake up the next morning, it's time to get to work and time to prepare for San Diego State. I think our guys took that to heart.
Understanding it was a year ago, but you got a taste of what San Diego State can do. What's required to win a game against their style of basketball?
Toughness. You know, you have to take care of the basketball and not allow them to turn their defense into offense. And then that same toughness has to exist on the backboards. You know, we were able to out-rebound them last year, which is a big reason we won a game in which we didn't shoot it well. So that's going to be really important. Key to the game.
Coach, thanks. Enjoy it.
Thank you, Evan.
Appreciate it.
Evan Washburn, Coach McDermott, thank you both. This matchup features a little sibling rivalry. Brothers Adam Seiko of San Diego State and Arthur Kaluma of Creighton met last year in round one of the tournament. Creighton took that win, as fate would have it. With 2 wins by both teams in the Sweet 16, the brothers meet again.
I think I'm overjoyed, overwhelmed by where God has brought my children.
When I was watching my brother out there playing against Alabama, I was like, man, they got a chance to win this game.
San Diego State has done it for the first time in school history. They're going to the Elite Eight.
When they got it done, I was like, okay, this guy's sent now.
I saw him on the court, you know, dapped him up a little bit. I said, hey, man, go out and win this game.
Kaluma in the paint, fighting, way up, good and one! Attaboy, Arthur. That's NBA-type talent.
When we finally got the win, I mean, we made history.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Creighton Bluejays are elite.
We have 2 boys making the Elite Eight. That's just amazing. It's a blessing.
Later that night, actually, I called him on the phone and I asked him, are you ready? And they say you got something for us, but we'll see.
Adam and Arthur are highly competitive. Even when they were young, you can tell they were really competitive.
He used to bully me when I was like a kid. I'd always try to play, but whenever I wouldn't score, he'd be like, man, you can't even play with us. Like, get off the court. That would infuriate me to no end.
You know, I was hard on him. I would, you know, drill him super hard, give him, you know, harsh advice, you know, constructive criticism, of course. And sometimes he didn't like it.
Us going at each other at such a young age, you know, it really built that bond. It was a roundabout way, but we got there.
That's just how they've been. The friendly competition.
I'm happy that they got that win. I'm glad we're both in this position to be in the Elite Eight.
We did think about, you know, the possibility of them having to play against each other.
When I realized we would be in the same city, it gave us a peace of mind, you know, to get to watch both of us play.
We met up last year in the tournament, and we got the best of them, but to be able to play against them again in the Elite Eight is something that I can't even put into words. It's an amazing experience. I'm glad my family gets to experience it.
I feel that they have prepared themselves for this, not to lose, but they have prepared themselves for this situation.
I would describe this as love in physical form. Me and my brother getting to play the game that we love on such a huge stage and go at each other. It's surreal. It's amazing.
I know it's going to be tough to see one of them get off the stage, but we also know that they are both champions getting to the level they're at now.
It's never anything personal. We're happy to see each other succeed. You know, our mantra is just to be connected always.
This moment is huge. It would mean the world to us if we get it to the Final Four. I know it would mean the world to my brother if they made it to the Final Four.
We have a winning mentality, but also with a lot of humility. We take those opportunities to learn, however difficult they are.
To see us come this far, I know it's a blessing for her, and she's going to be happy either way. Whether whoever wins or loses, she's going to be happy for us.
We're going to keep talking. Yeah, talk as much trash as possible. Try to get another one's head.
Yeah, we've been FaceTiming these past few days. You know, he keeps on asking me for the game plan for some reason. Like, I'm going to give it to you, but...
We hope we'll have the right words to say to our boys. The champion, the one who wins, and the other champion who does not make it to the Final Four.
I feel like getting the win is the most important part. I mean, this is my brother's last year of college basketball, and I want him to succeed, of course, but I got to win too, you know.
We know we're both going to go out there and play as hard as we can, and we're going to go to war and just hope the best man wins.
Adam and Arthur's mother, father, and 2 sisters will be in attendance today, sitting in neutral seats, wearing special T-shirts to support the 2 brothers. You know, sibling rivalry exists almost everywhere, and it doesn't all, this just happens to be on the basketball court.
Well, the only loser is the parents, because it reminds me of the Super Bowl this year.
Right.
Travis Kelce's a friend of mine. Jason's a great player for the Eagles, and the mom is sitting there, and this is obviously not the Super Bowl, but it is their Super Bowl, and nobody want to see their kids upset. So, number one, she's right. Both of these kids are amazing. They're both champions. But as a parent, one of them's going to be elated, and one's going to be dejected. And I don't need, do you, so you just hug, I think you just hug the guy who loses. Let the guy celebrate who wins, but your other kid who's in pain.
You hug them both, Charles.
Yeah, you hug them both.
You hug them both,
but the one who's in the most pain, you hug them harder.
No doubt. Yeah. No, I'm going with the kid who been cleaning that room best. I'm a favoritism. I'm going straight favorite. No, that's a difficult. Coach has a great story. We couldn't think of the name he was saying.
Chris Jenkins and Nate. Like in the championship game, Chris Jenkins played against his adopted brother. And
with Carolina when they were against Villanova.
And what's crazy is it's really cool that they got to go to the same site, because if you're parents and they're two different sites, you got to have one of them watching one place.
I'll tell you, whoever cleaned their room, most better grades, gave me less time, I'm cheering for y'all.
Gets better access to airline tickets.
Yeah, exactly. But for families in the NCAA tournament, that's the part that we don't get to talk about a lot. It's such an experience because they go for the whole weekend and they're with the other families, and that's what really bonds your team. Now, it's also a little bit of a distraction sometimes. You gotta keep, we used to have it like visiting hours. You could meet your parents and your family for a certain amount of time, and then you had to go back with the team because we didn't want it to get crazy because there's a lot of family members that come.
Yeah, there is nothing that tops making great family memories. Universally. And when you are able to do it in a situation and on a platform like this, I think it just really kind of amplifies that. But it's fantastic to see that both of these champions, and you can be a champion without hoisting a trophy. That is clear in all aspects of life. How do you play? How do you handle winning and losing? And I'm just so inspired by what I heard from their mom and what I heard from them in their relationship with each other. They're going to be disappointed, whoever comes up short, but they're going to celebrate together for the success of the other.
You know what's really interesting is that, especially in football, they're 2 close friends, or sometimes brothers will play each other, but they'll cut off communication before the game. However, when you hear one brother asking for the other from the other about the game plan, you talk to me.
That to me, I love that little insight.
I would have sent it to him. It would have been the wrong one. Like, yeah, we're gonna run this play to the left. It's 5 play to the left.
But to have 2 players in the same family have this much success is pretty incredible. I mean, one of my brothers, John, was a good player, never made it to the elite level. He was just a really good player. And I don't know, his brother Vince, I don't know, well, he's a better coach than player. And I don't know Clark's situation, but to have 2 brothers play at national programs and get to the Elite 8 and be an integral part of the team, man, that's great.
Source of pride right off the top.
Yes.
Let's join Kenny, Candace Parker, and your favorite NCAA mascots. They navigate the road to the Final Four with Nissan.
Is it March already?
Next stop, Final Four.
Time of year.
Ooh, man, you need to trade that in. Nah, I'm good.
Could be great with the AT&T Galaxy phone trade-in. Do the Kentucky thing.
You mean one and done?
That's right.
Or I can stay with this phone, say, 4 years. And when the time is right, I declare I'm ready for the next level of phones.
1 year, 4 year, any condition.
Yes! Madness loves company. Everyone can connect to the new Samsung Galaxy S23 free with the Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition.
This isn't just overtime. It's overtime at Buffalo Wild Wings, which means 6 free boneless wings when a March Madness game goes into overtime and you check in an order with blazing rewards. Wipe the sauce off your bracket. We ain't done yet.
I'm your overly competitive brother. Check. Psych. And I'm about to steal this game from you, just like I stole Kelly Carter in high school, huh?
You got no game. Dude, that's a foul.
And now you're ready to settle a score. Game over. And if you don't have the right home insurance coverage, well, you can end up paying for all this yourself. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
Thanks, bro.
Take a lap, rookie.
Real mature.
You went all out, Sam.
Use my Capital One Quicksilver card to get 1.5% cash back for Spike's debut. Y'all ready?
Oh, it's on.
Oh, Ralph, you couldn't call a cab.
Telemarketers make better calls.
Hit the gym because your calls are weak.
Read the top line for me.
Is this your phone? Do the right thing. Retire.
You, and especially you. Out of here.
I ain't going nowhere.
Security, I really don't know these dudes.
Can we stop by the concession stand on our way out?
Buffalo Ranch. 2 titans of sauce. Brought together in a spicy, tangy, buttery sauce super team. So good, it's not even fair. All new Buffalo Ranch. For a limited time at Buffalo Wild Wings.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
We dare you to find out why. New Survivor, Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on CBS.
Coach, you're about to embark in the madness of March. What is the ceiling for this team?
We have no ceiling. We don't.
Here's Boyd. 5 seconds left. Boyd drives, scores, and the Owls win it.
We're not done yet. We didn't come here to win one game.
I don't need recognition. I'm on a mission.
Our guys have proven all year the stage isn't too big and the lights aren't too bright.
You're doing good. I'm doing great.
From Boca to Broadway, the Owls alive and well. Florida Atlantic is Elite 8 bound.
We are not done.
Hell no! That's it! They are headed to the Final Four! Upset after upset after upset.
I got one question. Are we done?
They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and we'll see who beholding the beauty in just a moment. For anyone who's been watching this year's NCAA tournament, there's been no shortage of beauty in the big plays, crazy upsets, and stirring celebrations over the last 2 weeks. Those of you who may have missed it, here's a look.
Beauty. It's all around us, and it appears in many forms. When it comes to basketball, you'll find it everywhere. And when you do, it can be a real work of art, with the court as its canvas.
Here we go. Beautiful pass.
Beautiful pump fake. The reverse, and it was beautiful.
It can be drawn up.
Beautiful call from the sideline.
Or paint by numbers.
Oh, yeah, beauty. Just amazing.
You can do it with broad strokes.
Beautiful rejection.
Or by adding a splash of color. Here and there.
From the logo.
And a beautiful stroke.
Spinning slam. Beautiful fake.
And sometimes, beauty just emerges from the chaos.
Runs it down, puts it up. Oh, are you kidding?
Of course,
The Razorbacks advance.
beauty can inspire an excess of emotions.
Do you believe it?
There can be tears of joy
He's going to keep dancing.
or sorrow.
It's heartbreak, no question.
Feelings of shock and awe.
Oh, he didn't do that. He threw it away.
frustration or elation.
To the ball for the lob. None bigger. The shoe. Lofts it. Yes. Beautiful. Can he do it for a sixth time? Oh, man. Baseball pass. Again. What a beauty of an assist. Off to the races. Beautiful move. Behind the back. Razzle dazzle. Beautiful play. Gonzaga to the Elite Eight in a thriller. Beautiful finish.
But no matter how it makes you feel,
San Diego State has done it.
no matter how it's created,
Are headed to the Final Four.
the most beautiful part of this game
It's taking UConn to the Final Four.
always comes from the madness.
You got to play to his strengths. That's what he's here for.
Every single tournament, we have more than our fair share of things to remember. You start, Kenny.
Well, I think this year, just the normality of parity. You know, it's normal now. I think before we used to go, oh my God, what's going to happen? Now we go, no, this team is just as good. I think what's happening is that the mid-major, there is a parity in 1, 2, 3. Maybe not 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the conference, but 1, 2, 3 could play in the SEC, ACC, or any other conference, Pac-12, or as you want it. And I think that's what just changed the landscape of college basketball.
I think similar to that point in that, I know this is biased, but the Big East getting 2 teams to the Final 8. You know, this is in this era of football and all the decisions are made in Power 5 football. A basketball conference has Creighton and Connecticut, maybe 2 teams to the Final Four. But I think it's the same thing about the mid-majors. That's why basketball is a unique sport. It's different than football. It should be legislated differently. And final piece is Danny Hurley, Mr. Tough Guy, gruff, hugging his wife after. Wives to a coach are saints. And it's, I know that hug. It's like, man, I know I'm crazy. I know I'm out of my mind. Thanks for sticking with me. It's cool.
And you don't have to be a coach to have that feeling. I'm going to go on the court to Marquise Noel's performance at Madison Square Garden. A history-making, record-setting performance was special. And then I think back to early in the tournament, you have a head coach whose team is lost. Kennesaw State played well enough to win, lost to Xavier. And then Amir Abdur-Rahim crying tears of joy, even in the midst of disappointment and loss, speaks to his character and his leadership of that program and those young men.
Yeah, Chuck.
Well, for me, America is the greatest country in the world, but we have flaws. And one of the flaws is people who have money have a huge advantage to be successful in life. But when it comes to sports, you don't have any advantages. You roll the ball out there, and the best team wins. And, you know, you got people who get upset when Florida Atlantic win. Well, we want to see the Blue Bloods. I don't want to see the Blue Bloods. I want the people who put the time, the effort into their basketball skills, the coaches and everybody who works on the staff. I want to see who plays the best on that given day. So this tournament never ceases to amaze me. And listen, as great as I said it earlier, as great as UConn was, Florida Atlantic making it to the Final Four is one of the great achievements in basketball history.
Just a little bit of what you said, Clark. I thought every single time Marquise Noel touched the basketball was a special moment in this tournament because he was awesome. Time now for our Moments of Care, presented by Dove Men's Plus Care. One of the things we always remember at this time of year is not just the victories, but the painful reminder that for most, the season ends before the Final Four. It's that emotion that shows just how much the game and the tournament means to all of the players. We'll see plenty more emotion next Sunday when the best coaches and athletes from historically black schools and universities will compete at the HBCU All-Star Game. Our coverage begins at 3 Eastern Time here on CBS. 6 teams are still dancing. By the end of the night, only 4 will remain. We'll be right back with more right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, score Creighton Bluejays. San Diego State has done it.
Anything can happen in March. That's why it's the madness.
UConn team's putting on a show right now. The Owls of Florida Atlantic, they are headed to the Final Four.
There's always a fresh deal on the Subway app, like this one. 50% off? That deal's so good, we don't even need an 8-time All-Star to tell you about it.
Wait, what?
Get it before it's gone on the Subway app.
Tree's hungry.
We just stopped. What are you doing?
Photosynthesis. I'm a better shooter, I'm a better dribbler.
You can't really create shots the way I can create shots.
Ow! That seems to beat. Best blocker ever?
Best ever? 5 syllables for you. Brianna Stewart. Certified block party.
Ever from like a guard perspective, Marcus Smart, no.
No, the best ever is most definitely without a doubt.
No, you're not.
Magic. New episodes of The Equalizer at East New York.
Feels good, doesn't it? You got that right.
Tonight on CBS.
I spy True Lies on CBS. Book your New Jersey summer vacation. Get ready for sunshine vibes and waves of beach and boardwalk fun. Go for exciting destinations, entertaining nightlife, and endless outdoor adventures. Whether relaxing along 130 miles of Jersey Shore or climbing high in the Skylands, create your New Jersey summer escape at visitnj.org/booknow.
Selling your home doesn't have to be hard.
Dominion Properties has been purchasing homes in Maryland for over 20 years. Let us help you transition out of your old house into something new.
When selling your home to Dominion, there will be no out-of-pocket expenses.
No request for repairs on the property.
And no unexpected delays.
We'll even help you move.
Ask about the Dominion Moving Assistance Program. Call today to schedule a consultation with one of our home advisors.
WJC Mornings, weekdays starting at 4:30.
Saturday, a new season of women's soccer is underway, and the Kansas City Current and Portland Thorns FC will be on the pitch in the NWSL Saturday, 12:30 Eastern Time on CBS.
March Madness is the greatest sporting event in the world.
Heck, Miami retakes the lead. The Miami Hurricanes' dream will continue. Long from deep, one of the biggest shots of his career. And he's going to turn out the lights. How sweet it is for Miami.
And up ahead, another dunk. Miami, a big time factor. And pack from the logo. He's so good. Oh, how about another one? 7 threes. Tonight belongs to Miami. Pretty impressive.
Today marks the second consecutive Elite Eight appearance for the Miami Hurricanes as Jim Larrañaga tries to lead the Canes to their very first Final Four appearance in school history against the Texas Longhorns. And Coach Larrañaga has his fingerprints all over this tournament. He shows no sign of slowing down as the Canes head coach, always staying calm in the face of a challenge. Coach L has a great amount of trust in his team, knowing that he's prepared them to shine brightest when the stage is the biggest.
I won my wife over when I met her at the Bronx Irish Center in 1967, and we danced all night. From that moment on, she always told me I was a good dancer. I don't really dance after the games. I really just do it to entertain the players and make it fun for them. They encourage me to do it.
His moves have definitely improved since last year. And grew with the players. He kept up with Bensley and Wooger and did a great job. So I give his moves an A+. Coach L's my guy, on and off the basketball floor. He's the only reason I came to Miami.
We've become the best of friends over the last 26 years. I hired him at Bowling Green. I hired him at George Mason.
All right, stay on that same team.
And then 4 years ago, he called me back to join him here at Miami, and the rest is history.
Everybody's got to make themselves available.
Coach L's family is my family, and my family is his family. So it's more than just basketball.
Midcourt. Let's go.
He's not only a great coach, he's an incredible mentor.
And you got to lay it in. Does everybody understand that?
Sir.
Okay, let's go.
And he really cares about the people that play for him. He's going to keep our guys loose, keep them confident. He don't want them to feel the pressure. He allows guys to feel comfortable to do what they do best. All coaches are not like that.
Train, then trust. Train them in practice, teach them what you want them to do, but on the court, just trust them.
Another one for Nigel Pack.
He just usually lets me do my thing. He'll run a play here for me as well. Once he sees that I made one, he'll be like, okay, we're going to give him another one.
Pack for three. Good, Nigel Pack.
And you never see him yelling at us or screaming at us during the game.
Ever since I've known him and been under him coaching, you're talking 26 years now, he's always remained calm during games.
Almost all our games are very, very close, and we want to be cool, calm, and collected.
You know, people have kind of overlooked the Miami Hurricane basketball program for a little while.
Miami to the Elite Eight.
Him being able to put two teams back-to-back in the Elite Eight, I feel like it's really special for him. Even though we're still playing, we got a lot more work to do.
We just don't want it to stop. We want to keep competing and playing at a high level. Hey, we know a lot of stuff about these guys. Listen to Jordan, how well he approaches this.
Okay.
To get to the Final Four for the first time in the University of Miami history would be very, very special. And then my favorite song is One Shining Moment. And I'd love to hear that in person on the court and celebrating with my team. This is the most fun you're ever going to have. These are the memories that will last a lifetime.
You see his dance moves after the game against Houston? No, there's no signs of Coach L slowing down.
I have no intentions of retiring. My wife won't let me. So as long as I can coach, I want to continue doing it.
Clark, before you get us started with your thoughts, 17 years ago today, Jim Laranaga's George Mason team upset UConn in the Elite Eight by a score of 86-84 in overtime.
And he's not any different. He has effervescent joy in what he does. He relates extremely well to all people because he loves what he's doing. He loves life. And he keeps his players in a posture. I love that phrase, train and then trust. That's applicable to coaching, to parenting, to leading. That is so universally applicable. And to see it play out successfully on the hardwood and to hear his guys, his assistant coach, talk about the kind of fuel they get from him.
It works.
It's a successful formula, man, and there's much that we can all learn from that kind of posture.
He's got the energy. I know his wife Liz really well. She's in it. She's as much a part of that program as he is. They're in it together. Both from the Bronx. They got energy. He played for the same high school coach as Kenny, Jack Curran, who coached into his 90s. Kenny and I were saying he's starting to look like Coach Curran. He coaches like Coach Curran.
Awesome.
Coach Curran never stopped coaching ever. I can see
awesome.
Jim. He's got the same energy. He's got the same style.
So awesome.
And he always related to kids, right, no matter how old he was.
The affinity that I have for Coach Larinaga, he's the only coach that I've never actually played for that I always have rooted for. Because, he, like you said, he went to my high school, recruited me at the University of Virginia when he was assistant coach, and I've always stayed in touch with him. And the only person that I've ever stayed in touch, in the story, I've said it every other year, so when I didn't go to university, I cried because I had to tell him I wasn't going there. Because he was such a great man. And so that's what kept us together. But I think, Chuck, the one thing he honestly does, he's one of the only coaches that can be generational. There are styles that you have to adapt to. And to be able to adapt to today's NIL guy, to be trying to recruit a Kenny Smith in the 80s, that doesn't even make sense.
That's a unique package.
That's a unique package.
Well, a couple of things. Number one, sometimes coaches fail because they're like, well, I have a system. Well, your system, you have to adapt. I mean, stuff you did in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2020s, if you ain't changed, you're not going to be successful. The world we're living in today, everybody don't have an iPhone. Everybody don't have that big block phone. You have to adapt because the players are different today. Number one, he says NIL, but they're younger, and he's older. And it's old guys like myself. We hate some of the young stuff they do, but you're not.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. But you have to adapt because hey, the kids growing up today, they're growing up differently than we did.
Yeah, like the way Coach danced with his team. You were dancing last night, weren't you? Coach Larinaga is the only one with the moves. As we step aside for a moment, here's a taste of the best moves from our energetic team emojis. Back with more in a moment.
I love to watch you dance. I love to watch you dance.
That rocking chair would look great in our new house.
No, new house, eh? Well, you should definitely see how Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Nice tip. I'll give you $2 for the chair.
2? That's a Victorian antique.
All right. How much for the recliner then?
Wait, how did that get out here? That is definitely not for sale.
Is this a yard sale?
If it's in the yard, then it's for sale.
Here we go.
Geico. It's easy to switch and save on homeowners and renters insurance.
Yo, gotta try this new X. Fine fragrance, go. The new X Fine Fragrance Collection. Smell finer than the finest fragrances with the GOAT.
The GMC Sierra with hands-free driving offers the most advanced and luxurious pickup in its class. Yeah, it rocks.
Fresh warm hot dogs. When I'm not selling hot dogs, I invest in a fund that advances innovations like robotics. Fresh warm hot dogs, straight out of my torso. One for you, one for you. Oh, you're a messy one. Cool, right?
Anyone can become an agent of innovation with Invesco QQQ, a fund that gives you access to NASDAQ 100 innovations.
Hot dogs. Fresh warm hot dogs.
Before investing, carefully read and consider fund investment objectives, risk, charges, expenses, and more. Prospectus at Invesco.com.
I'm a Vegas hotel. I know what you're thinking. It's cool. I don't want anything too serious either. Just a fun, spontaneous thing. I'm looking for someone who will let loose, dress up a little, see a show, order the steak and the lobster. Some people say I'm excessive, but who cares? I'm just looking for a Saturday to remember and a Sunday by the pool. Think you can keep up?
Next on Behind the Series.
That performance was legendary. They just piled it on. Roast beef, ham, oven roasted turkey, all on the Subway floor.
3 beef, that's great. 3 meat, that's epic.
The Subway Series, the greatest menu of all time.
It's a championship rematch you don't want to miss. Saturday on CBS and streaming live on Paramount+.
We've accomplished some things that have never been accomplished in our program.
We're more hungry than we were when we first got here.
The Creighton Bluejays fly into the Elite Eight.
We've taken a step that nobody that's ever worn a Creighton uniform has taken. That's really special stuff.
San Diego State has done it. They're going to the Elite Eight.
We celebrated, but we're not going to over-celebrate. There's another step to be had. This is not the end of the journey. This is the next step. We're waiting to take it. The plan is to make it to a Final Four to win a national championship. Hopefully, we're able to complete the task.
We are inching ever closer to tip-off of our first game of the day between 6-seed Creighton, 5-seed San Diego State. A short while ago, our Evan Washburn spoke with Aztecs head coach Brian Dutcher.
Well, Coach, your win over top-seeded Alabama on Friday was one of the most intense we've seen in this tournament. How has your group responded emotionally and physically from that one?
We're kind of like acting like we belong. So we're excited for our moment today against a really good Creighton team and trip to the Final Four on the line. We're excited.
You mentioned Creighton, a team you've become very familiar with over the last year. What concerns you with this group?
Probably the best offensive team we played all year, so it'll be the ultimate challenge from a defensive standpoint. With that being said, we're looking forward to the opportunity.
You and I have talked. You recruit swagger. You want your guys playing with swagger. How do you hope that shows itself in this game with a trip, as you mentioned, to the Final Four on the line?
Like Ali said, confidence is being fearless, and we're going to play fearless today.
Coach, thank you. Enjoy it.
Thanks, Evan.
Yeah, Evan, thank you. And the second game of our Elite Eight doubleheader features 5th seed Miami taking on the highest remaining seed in the tournament in 2 seed Texas. Friday night, the Longhorns beat Xavier to make their first Elite Eight in 15 years. During their off day, they were fun and focused as they prepared to take on Miami.
Longhorn fans rise to their feet. The Texas Longhorns are headed for the Elite Eight. For the first time in 15 years, Texas is one step away from the Final Four.
We really smothered those guys and did a great job of executing on offense. And finish and work.
What's up, Dessou? Good? So, Randy, get that hydration in you right now. Make sure we're hydrating at a high level right now. All right, real quick, guys, real quick. Winning never gets old, right? It never gets old. So while we're here, okay, let's celebrate our victory from last night. Let's go.
We have 3 awards that we hand out after every win.
CB, stand on up. Here we go.
The first one is boardman gets paid, because the guy that gets the most rebounds is going to get paid. And then also we have the charge champion. It's our charge hat. And then our last one that we have, it's called our MIG jacket, most important guy.
All right, Reese. All right, Reese. Hey,
great job.
I'm going to tell you guys how far we come defensively, guys doing uncomfortable things. This guy come a long ways, right? Taking the charging game. This guy come a long ways. Hey, still hadn't got hurt yet doing it, right? Big time stuff, big time stuff.
What's up, Jim Nance? How you doing?
Tracy Wilson. Yep.
Jabari. Jim Nance, how are you?
Do you have a feeling amongst yourselves that you're pretty good?
Yeah, just with how connected we are. We do everything together and definitely carries over to how we play.
You guys came in loose and having a good time. Somebody was singing. It was horrible. Who was it?
But I was BSing. That wasn't real.
Oh, that was real.
That was real.
That's
not real. Definitely. I was just singing with the bros. I was not serious. Okay, so for those who don't know, Timmy is an inspiring R&B artist. We're working on, getting him some studio time. Yeah, that was a little preview.
We're going to continue to have all our goals and everything that we set out to start this season set in front of us. We're going to do it every single day. We're going to do it with a great attitude, great approach. We're going to be excited about still competing. Good, good. We're locked in, locked in. Those guys have done a great job of that every single day. Really living where their feet are, trying to really enjoy the moment, enjoy the journey. I think a lot like myself, they don't want this to end.
Like so many other teams in the tournament, this Texas team is such a good story from the coach on down.
It's a great story, and I'm looking forward to this game. I call it the little guy invitational. We got a bunch of terrific guards. Both teams are perimeter oriented. And I love the fact that you get to play against the guy who's just as good as you. I like Texas in the game. I just think their depth overall is better. But this is the little guy invitational, as I call it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a difficult game for both teams. If you look on one end, you got the interior play of Nomar Amir. You got outside players Isaiah Wong. But then more importantly, it's like, how do you stop a run? It's not really starting runs, I think, in this game. Both teams will have these spurts where they go 15 points, 10 points. How do you stop it? And who's going to be the defensive-minded team today, I think, will be the team that wins.
I think Dylan Dessou's health is going to be a factor, so we'll find out if he can go, because he's been a big part of their interior defense and their scoring, right? But what you see Rodney Terry doing there, which is really interesting, is this is how a team can continue to improve. What we saw on that piece was he's awarding guys that are doing the little things that help the team win. We were thinking that was Tyrese Hunter.
I'm pretty sure
tell from the picture, but they were talking about how he's getting better defensively. He wasn't playing. They're not talking about winning the game. They're talking about he got better defensively from earlier in the year. So they're continuing to improve, even though they're in the tournament. Any team that we've had that won the championship, we felt like we were getting better every day, even up to the championship game, and Rodney's doing that.
No, I think that's a great point, Jay, and I'm not sure what's going on with Coach Terry, but the interim tag probably should be off his name at this point, in my opinion. Nonetheless, I loved what he talked about. We've gotten better defensively. And that's not only statistics, that's a disposition, right? It's an attitude, it's an effort, it's a commitment. And because of that, I think they've got a chance to move on, because they are really good offensively and have executed really well. Their numbers are actually up in the tournament, shooting percentage-wise, but defensively, I think, is where this team has made great strides.
Question for you, Jay. As a coach, is that the toughest job? Because nobody likes to play defense, okay? Yeah. Is that your toughest job as a coach? Like, hey, I know everybody wants to score because that's what you get, all the accolades and everything, but is that the toughest thing?
Yeah, did you see the video they were watching? We used to break down a video, and we would let the guy who got the most rebounds, got the most dives, got the most steals, the things that people don't talk about on TV, we would make a video of that guy, let him pick his favorite song, and that's the guy that we rewarded the most after every game, because you want guys playing for that, not to be the leading scorer. The guy that's the leading scorer, that's easy, right?
Yes.
So how do you get everybody buy-in? So guys would compete to, we would call that an attitude winner. They would compete to see who would be the attitude winner. Like, they give out a hat, you know.
And a little jacket.
We let them pick their song. I didn't think enough to give them something, man. I should have gave them something.
A reminder, for additional Final Four weekend moments, don't forget to check out Our Final Four Live, presented by Wendy's, which will be streamed live on the Bleacher Report app. Plenty more fun to be had. Stick around. We'll be back with more after this.
Let's go! Oh, yeah! Here we go! Razzle dazzle! It's time to dance.
Wait for the drums. Some crazy things happen.
Oh, my goodness!
This is what the madness is all about.
Sonic now has treats under $2.
Under $2.
And under $3. Some of Sonic's most craveable favorites.
Some of Sonic's most
craveable favorites. You never know when you might need something delicious, because cravings come in different sizes, just like pants, except you don't eat pants. Sonic under $2 and $3 craves.
Sonic.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you, saving you hundreds, even thousands with Inflation Buster. That's more road trips, more spa days, more of what you love. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you get exclusive savings when you refinance with Rate Drop Advantage. That's more cash in your pocket. Save when you buy today and refinance tomorrow. Don't miss these big savings. Visit inflationbuster.com.
What's he doing?
He's cleaning the trash cans.
Oh boy. Meeting a new young homeowner for the first time is a unique challenge.
So you think you can help?
I can try. Hey, what you doing?
Just cleaning my trash can.
Welcome in, everybody. Now we're getting ready for this. Good morning to Jesse, to Jeff, Michael, good morning. Getting ready to roll it here. 22 minutes away from tip. 22 minutes away from tip. Should be a good one. It's going to be closer than people think, I think. At least I think so.
Great Clips, official hair salon of March Madness.
Trey's hungry.
Got that. Just trying to go through my emails real quick here.
What are you doing?
Photosynthesis.
Let me go and share mine out over on one of the socials here.
It is a legacy. Support the USA Basketball Foundation as we look to expand that legacy. For her. For them. For us. All of us. Together. All March long.
Embrace the madness. That is the key. Embrace the madness.
The road to the Final Four.
Road to the Final Four. We already got the Final Four games posted. We got the championship game posted. We just don't know the participants yet. But at least we got them up.
Official partner of March Madness.
Creighton Bluejays.
Welcome back to the road to the Final Four. Greg Gumbel joined, as always, by Clark, Kenny, and Charles, and happy to welcome into the group Jay Wright. Now, we wanted to pay a little homage to Las Vegas. You guys make the case why your team will be in the Final Four. You spin, you hit your buzzer, the team it lands on is your team to defend, okay? Chuck, you're up first. All right, Charles.
Miami. All right, let me. You want to listen to this?
If they play as well as they did last game, Isaiah Wong and Nigel Pack. Nigel Pack was 7 for 10 from three-point land. If their guards are dominant, Miami can beat anybody. They're the best two players on their offense. If they shoot the ball well, Miami, the Hurricanes, are going to be tough to beat.
Sounds good to me. Kenny, you are up next.
I'm ready.
You landed on San Diego State. Why are they going to win today?
Because, first of all, Charles is always going to be wrong. So that's going to be one reason they're going to win. And then San Diego State they're great defensively. They have veterans. They have everything you could ask for in the kitchen sink. So they have everything you want, everything you have. San Diego State will win it all.
All right. Jay, your turn. Give that buzzer a beating.
Let's spin it.
And, Coach, you get the Creighton Bluejays.
Creighton Bluejays have 5 guys that could go off for 20 at any time. In Kalkbrenner, they've got, I think, the best big guy left in the tournament. They've got a great coach in Greg McDermott that's experienced, that's ready to win a Final Four, and they're underrated defensively. They're one of the best defensive teams left. I think they have the best chance to win it all.
Oh, you good.
All right, Clark, you're up. We're going to spin for you.
Okay. All right. Let me see what we got here. All right. I'm going to get that thing a good spin. Keep on rolling.
And you get to make the case for the Texas Longhorns.
Tell you what, I think they're the most balanced team remaining of the 4 that we've talked about because they do it at both ends of the floor. They do a great job in the backcourt getting quality shots, and defensively.
This is pretty good. They were doing it with puppets.
In the tournament.
That was pretty awesome.
Is what I think gives the Longhorns a chance.
I'm liking the puppets.
All right. Where's the money? I had three San Diego States. Don't you get money for that? I thought it was 3 in a row.
We can say that segment was stuffed full of information, but we won't. Back with more Road to the Final Four after a quick timeout.
That's a good one. They did a good job with those puppets if you were watching it on the screen. 18 minutes away, everybody. 18 minutes from tip. 18 from the tip. Our screen will change at the start of the game. If you're new coming in, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in to the party we have going here. All friends are welcome. You're just a friend we haven't met yet if you're brand new, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's why you sweat.
I never sweat. You ever seen me sweat?
You want me to get you one of them tiny little fans?
No, I don't want one of them tiny little fans.
Can we get some little fans on the stage for Mr. Rose, please?
I don't want
Which one? Let me go look. Who does Creighton play if they get this one? Let me see here.
You sure?
Creighton, if they win this, winner of this game, San Diego State or Creighton, I don't know which way they roll. Does it go to UConn? Does the winner of this game get UConn? Let me see the bracket. I got to go over the bracket to see.
Basketball decisions are hard. Betting popular parlays on FanDuel is not. Now you can see what parlays fans are already betting. Bet against the bandwagon. Make your own wagon. It's an easy decision.
No, the winner of this gets Florida Atlantic. Wow. Well, that's interesting. Winner of this gets Florida Atlantic. The 9 seed. So we will either have a 4, 5, a 5, 6, or a 9 seed in the final game. That's kind of crazy.
We just wanted to take a minute to thank the extremely talented people who make that segment so much fun. Dana, Tyler, Frankie, Paul, Haley, and Bradley. An outstanding job as always, and we thank you so much. Dick's Sporting Goods believes that sports has the
They do a good job with those puppets.
And our own Jim Nance had the opportunity to sit down with Ed Stack, executive chairman of Dick's Sporting Goods, to discuss.
Oh, now we got a Dick's Sporting Good commercial.
In their communities.
Ed, first off, as you celebrate 75 years with Dick's Sporting Goods, 75 for 75, making huge differences in people's lives.
Dick's Sporting Goods Foundation is funding 75 underserved communities with a grant for $75,000.
Dick's launched a new campaign, Sports Change Lives.
Aztec, you think the Aztecs are better against FAU?
The name says it all, Jim. Sports change lives. It's so important for kids these days to be able to have a place to go after school or to go someplace on the weekends, to feel like they're a part of a team, be with their friends, to be mentored by their coaches who can help them make good decisions that will affect the rest of their life.
And now you launch it right here in the month of March. Why?
We don't think there's a better time to launch this campaign. We'll see it in the NCAA tournament that sports change lives.
Survivors, go! The tribe has spoken. A new Survivor, Wednesday on CBS.
New Survivor.
Plus. I spy. Give me your hand! True Lies on CBS. Pizza police, pizza police, pizza police.
Rising interest rates and inventory levels means less buyers who can now be pickier. If you want to skip the picky buyers, fees, closing costs, and repairs, call us today.
Express Home Buyers, we buy your house in 7 days.
Get your next oil change at Jiffy Lube. No appointment needed. And all these courtesy services
I don't like this.
included. We even vacuum and clean exterior windows.
Look at this draft thing. It's ridiculous. Detroit, Pittsburgh, Green Bay, New York.
Stop. You got it? No. Keep going. Okay. Next. If you don't pick one, Am I keeping you from your job? Next. Stop.
UConn does look pretty strong, don't they? They look ridiculous, to be honest with you. They looked absolutely. I mean, they just embarrassed Gonzaga last night. That was ridiculous. Not what you expect to see, right? In all honesty, just being fair.
All our pizzas are made with fresh dough, fresh cheeses, and fresh toppings. And we deliver more taste with our signature subs.
Oh, finally got that drink to the temperature I wanted. It took forever.
Fabulous desserts.
All right, we're 13 minutes out, everybody, from tip. 13 minutes from tip. We will change our screen at tip.
Download our app for exclusive offers.
We will change at tip. We got a decent day here in Maryland. My wife actually has the windows open today, which is kind of nice.
Rising interest rates and inventory levels means less buyers.
They're running through all their commercials right now, which is good.
Picky buyers, realtor fees, closing costs, and repairs. Call us today.
Express Home Buyers, we buy your house in 7 days.
This is March, and this is Madness.
Elite Eight. The Elite Eight.
It's win or go home.
He's got a chance. He did it.
Best time of the year. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this.
That's it. The Owls, they are headed to the Final Four.
It's not over. Definitely not over. The madness continues.
And we welcome you back. back to the road to the Final Four. We are just minutes now.
Minutes away from going on.
San Diego State center and leading scorer Ryan Kalkbrenner has been amazing for the Blue Jays. Raised his level of play lately, averaging 20 points a game over the last 6. And
that's pretty good.
Same level of intensity.
Good afternoon, Paul. Welcome in, buddy. Thank you for joining, sir.
I'm a center at Creighton. Some things about me, I like to fish over the summer. And hidden talent I have is I can play guitar a little bit. I can also juggle. A little not so fun fact, my high school I went to is closed already, so that's not as cool. But I don't know. I completely out of ideas. We can do that again.
Nice recovery from the 20-second drill. Let's talk about this Creighton San Diego State.
10 minutes and 53 seconds, so we're right on time at 11 minutes. I'm good. I'm a couple seconds off, but we're good.
San Diego State now in their depth.
Gives you a rough time of when we're starting.
Over 15 minutes. Creighton has really adjusted. You guys hit me with something when you were talking about how coaches adjust. When we used to play Creighton, they would just try to outscore you. When they had Doug McDermott, they would just go up and down. Now, they've developed a great defensive team, too.
Number 5 against number 6. Pretty even matchup here.
And Trey Alexander are 2 shutdown guys.
Pretty even matchup.
They're almost as good as San Diego State defensively, but I think better offensively. So I think they could outscore.
This could balance each other out pretty good here.
Well, again, defensive. The old saying, defense wins championships. However, timely stops is what wins championships because teams are going to score. Teams are going to have the ability to figure things out on their second options. But can you make those timely stops to make things happen? And I think when I look at San Diego State, I do think that they have the ability to make the key timely stops in the key positions. And that's why I think the Aztecs have a great chance. Yeah, I like Creighton in the game for 2 reasons. Number one, San Diego State, they're great defensively, but they're not going to run away from you. And the 2 things to beat great defense is body movement and ball movement. And I think Creighton's probably one of the best teams, if not the best team, body movement and ball movement. I think they're going to hit enough shots to win the game.
Did they lose to them in the first round? I don't know.
Defense is body movement and ball movement. And Creighton's going to do that. And they're great offensively. They're better defensively. I like Creighton.
I think San Diego State has been as dominant on defense as UConn has been dominant at both ends of the floor in the tournament. I think that's how dominant they've been. 32% field goal defense in the tournament, 18% three-point field goal defense. Yet, as much as I love what they've shown defensively, their balance offensively has picked up. They've got 3 guys averaging double digits in the tournament compared to 1 in the regular season. But the ability of Creighton to hurt you from multiple spots, all 5 guys average double digits, and rebounding and free throw shooting is how Creighton beat a similar team last year in overtime, coming from 7 down at halftime. I like
Anybody looking at that rim right there? It looks like it's down forward. Doesn't look like it's even.
Ball movement gives
that rim looks like it was beat up.
And sometimes, as you're fond of saying, Chuck, it comes down to who's got the better plan B.
Well,
if plan A is not working.
Well, it does. but San Diego does that. They just gonna try to physically manhandle you. So they have less margin of error. But like I say, if you're able to move the ball and shoot it well, that's a huge
8 minutes. 8 minutes to tip.
Before we step aside, we need to take a moment to recognize 2 people who've been a long part of our CBS Sports family here in Studio 43. It feels like a lifetime. 2 people we love. Cameraman Fred Shimizu, makeup artist Mindy Drazen, both moving on to new phases in their lives, leaving the sports world. All of us wish them all the very best in their retirement. They aren't going yet, but we miss them.
Let's give a standing ovation, guys. Whoa.
We'll see you back at the half. First, we'll get down to Louisville. After this.
That's pretty cool. They're respecting people that are retiring. Got to love that. Well, welcome in, everybody. Let's do what we got to do. All the help is appreciated. It takes a team together to win a championship. That's what we're trying to do over here is win a championship by driving this channel to new heights. I can't even turn on my heater. My dog's got me pinned in. KFC Yum Center. Michael's all fired up today. I like it. Welcome. Good to see you here, Michael. Thank you for joining us. Danny DeVito is getting some serious money from Jersey Mike's. Like they're putting in a new pool or something at his house.
to local charities. And to kick off all that giving, Peter gave me an apron. I'm honored.
Looking good, Danny. We've got subs to make, though.
Yeah. Now I know why you gave me the apron. Join us this Wednesday for Jersey Mike's Day of Giving. Be a sub above. Stay connected at the 2023 Final Four.
It's hard to believe we're down to what? 2, 4, 5 games? 5 games left in the season? Oh, that's good. That is ice cold good. I love it. Or 5 games left in the season. That's crazy. Time goes by quick. Our screen will change at the start of the game, everybody. Our screen will change at the start.
Two long shots have emerged in a run for the roses. Nimhard, he connects a three. Hochbrenner rocks the rim.
Shireman, the lefty.
Your Creighton Bluejays are elite. They win. Flub it up. Oh, down. Blocked by Mensa. Trammell. Yes, sir. A three. San Diego State upsets the #1 team in the country. The #1 seed of the NCAA tournament.
You gotta love it when you get teams, you know, from all that are different in there. You know, and obviously the portal opening up has brought a lot of parity to college basketball. 5 minutes away, everybody. 5 minutes to showtime here.
The 6 seed Creighton taking on the 5 seed San Diego State. Destination Houston.
UConn knocked off Gonzaga. Miami and Texas play the winner of that plays UConn. San Diego State and Creighton. Winner of this plays Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic knocked off Kansas State. Don't pick on KFC. I'll time you out. Don't pick on don't choke of the chicken, Jesse. Leave the choke of the chicken to Molly. That's her job.
Meanwhile, San Diego State, they are locking team down, including what they did against the
Matter of fact, somebody should send Molly a note and tell her it's her job to choke the chicken. That should happen right now. Somebody should direct message Molly. Molly should hear it directly. 4 minutes to tip. 4 minutes.
If you're just looking at the seeding, you'd say, oh, this is a big surprise. Creighton has made it to the Elite Eight. That's not the way the Blue Jays view it. They had
I think this is going to be a fast-paced game. I really do. That's true, Jeff. You're right. That's true.
That they can lean on in any situation.
And he's going to get his touches early and often on the post, and he's very efficient when he gets it down there. He shoots it at 70% around.
Damn, 70% down low.
Double team from time to time, so his decisions out of the post are going to be key. The other key, though, is how are the Creighton guards and perimeter players hitting their outside shots? That'll take some pressure off.
I do like the Creighton logo. I'll say that. I like their college logo with the Blue Jay over top.
An Elite Eight showdown between Creighton and San Diego State. We get it.
Michael, that's great.
Coverage of the NCAA men's basketball tournament is sponsored by Progressive. Bundle home and auto and save. Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable.
All right, let's go. 2 minutes to tip. 2 minutes. Our screen will change once tip happens.
I'm a better shooter, a better dribbler.
Oh, of course, we got to go to one more commercial. One more set of commercials. You got these two guys fighting over a can of Coca-Cola. Who the hell wants a can of Coke? It's one thing to want a Coke, but nobody wants a can if you don't have it. Cans taste differently. They don't taste as good. They have a different taste in a can.
in March already?
I said it before, I do love all the commercials with the team mascots in them. I think they're great. Oh, Lord, here goes. Don't need this commercial.
My doc wrote me the script. Box came by mail, showed up on Friday.
I screened with Cologuard and did it my way.
Cologuard is a one-of-a-kind way to screen for colon cancer that's effective and non-invasive. It's for people 45 plus at average risk, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider for Cologuard. I did it my way.
Somebody else's way.
Dogs help us live longer. Return the favor with Fresh Pet. Fresh, wholesome meats and veggies for the long haul. Fresh Pet.
Doot. Hey, shorts this morning got us over 16,400 on the other channel, so that's good.
CBS has only 5 new episodes of Ghosts left this season, and that's kind of messing with my heart. Starting Thursday when a new guest checks in.
Alberta and I are related.
Oh my God. And it all leads to the finale you'll be talking about for all eternity. Or at least all summer. What do you know? This pretzel has a twist.
All pretzels have twists.
Not pretzel rods, Alberta. Don't miss the all-new Ghosts Thursday after Young Sheldon on CBS. And streaming on Paramount Plus.
Countdown to tip-off continues here in Louisville, Creighton, and San Diego State. We are moments away. Greg McDermott now in his 13th season as the head coach of the Blue Jays in the NCAA.
Theo Samigo in the house, everybody. What's up, my friend? Good to see you. Rembard, Alexander, Shireman, Kaluma, Kalkbrenner for Creighton. Trammell, Butler, Bradley, Johnson, and Mensa for San Diego State. And thank you to our most recent member. That would be fans of Green Bay. We appreciate you. Now that we've got the membership over here on the channel. Let me pull up this over here for ESPN. So these guys got some tough names, so I got to keep up with this. Pull up the other board, so I'm ready for this. All right, we're about ready to tip. Our screen's going to change. Zeros on the board. The guys are walking on the floor. It's time. It's time to have a blast over here. Kalkbrenner is huge. The center for Creighton. He's got to be close to 7 feet. He's got to be close. The screen will change on its own here momentarily. Just give it a minute. San Diego State with the ball. San Diego State in white, blue trim, red lettering on their uniforms. Creighton's in solid blue, white trim and letterings all the way around. Working their offense. It's a screen and roll offense for Arizona State to start. Top of the point, working it to the wing. At the elbow, not going to do it. Not going to do it. It's looking for help. Dishes inside. Mensa up off the glass for 2. And we're off and running. I got to fix this screen, though, because it didn't give me. There we go. Now we got everything we're supposed to have. Now we got it. 7 seniors in the 9-man rotation. Wow. All right, here we go. I need to take it up just a hair. Let me take it up just a hair. Shot clock at 7. He gets it off. Up and rattles around and in. That was a nice piece of footwork inside. Arizona State now with the ball. Out on the wing. Rolling to the corner, top of the arc. Stumbling, fumbling, back out to the top of the point. Kaluma on defense. He had that nice basket down at the other end just a minute ago. Quick jumper. Off the mark. Rebound. Off the Tex. Arizona Tex. There's fans of Green Bay. He's our most recent member. Thank you for your membership. Kaluma had a crazy footwork at the other end. Crazy. Creighton with the ball. Out on the point. Coming across the mid-strike line. Going to work their offense. Let's take it up a little bit here on the inside here. The inside set. Jumper off the mark. Rebound Creighton. They're going to get another shot at it. Back out top on the wing. Rolls into lane. Alley-oop to the big man. Oh, my God. Kalkbrenner with a flush. He came flying out of nowhere. San Diego State seems unfazed by it. Working their offense. Looking to the wing. 3-ball. Count it. Butler with a pure 3. On the mark, 5-4. San Diego State. Creighton with it. Working on the wing. Looks back to the point. Rolling the offense. Flipping it. Top of the arc. Jeff Condon. Wow, Jeff. Becoming a member on our channel, dude. Thank you. 3-ball missed. Arizona State coming the other way. We got to give Jeff some love. 3-ball, top of the arc, air ball, double air balls, back-to-back at both ends. We just recently got membership over here, and we're getting it rolling. Thank you, Jeff. That means a lot.
It's not really designed to steal the basketball. What they're trying to do is just keep a body.
We got some amazing people that have already become members over here.
And make them think what play they want to run. Trammell is a pest defensively.
Shot and a miss by Creighton. Out early. Aztecs pushing it. Oh, my God. Stolen away. Creighton coming down on the break. They're going to slow it up, run their offense. Looking inside to the big man up off the glass. Shireman into Kalkbrenner for the layup. 6-5 Creighton. Approaching 16 minutes. We'll be having a timeout here in a minute. Out on the wing to the point. Lefty working the ball. Butler gives it up. 3-ball. In and out. Rims out on the shot. Creighton coming the other way. Aztecs back on defense quick. Nice job. Out of the wing. Back down in low to the big man again. And it gets poked away. Menza with nice defense. Space Mountain Dave in the house, everybody. I really like these the buttons that we have over here for membership. It's all Marvel. So I love that. It'll change as your time goes on, obviously, just like the other ones. So that's a good one. Space Mountain Dave in the house with us here. Good game going on. 6-5. I cannot get to my heater. It is cold as all get out in this room right now. My wife has the windows open, and it's clearing, airing out the house, which is great because it's warm enough. It's in the 60s out there to do it. But my office gets, or my studio here, because it's surrounded by brick, gets a little chilly until all the lighting heats up. Let me see if I can sneak by without whacking him. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. Pete, thanks for covering all those games. I can't watch live, but I enjoy catch up. Theo, dude, I've told you many times. I appreciate you a lot. You're around supporting a lot of people, and I see that. And you're a class act, Theo Sam Eagle. Hey, all right, I got to the heater. We're gonna get some warmth in here. I won't have Flipper's nipple thing going on in here, so that's a good thing. So yeah, I appreciate Theo. 6-5 game here. This is the television timeout. I don't have any kids here to get me a drink either while I'm blocked in by the dog. Okay, buddy, you're good. Lay down. I won't move again. Won't wake you up. So this is going to be a great game. I think it's going to be back and forth to the end. Unfortunately, I can't do Miami. Monorail Molly is in the house, everybody. I tried to call her the other night. She said, "Don't call me." I was just wrong, I thought. Good game going here. Everybody welcome in Molly. Molly's a fantastic member of our community. We got some great people from our community in here watching with us today. If you're brand new to us, say hello in the chat. Maybe you're the next person in our community. There's Drew Barrymore. Did I ever mention that I have a crush on Drew Barrymore? I think she's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. She's in my 5. I have a 5. And she's in my 5. Not that I'll ever get to hook up with Drew Barrymore. But there's something about her. No, David. We've talked about that. All right, get ready to come back out here on the court. Jesse. I think this definitely could be a buzzer game. This could be one of the buzzer games for us. Matt Bradley is your guard, trying to get it rolling for San Diego State. Molly does a great job over on the show with Tina. I tried to get Molly to come on our Friday night shows, but she just won't do it. I'm not good enough yet. I got to keep working on my skills. Molly's a primetime player. You try to book her for a show, she's got this huge rider she demands, all this kind of crazy stuff. 24-second shot clock violation for Creighton. San Diego State's ball.
Reverse pivot shot. He came out strong the other night, and I think one of the things that San Diego State is so concerned.
That Boss Ghost is in the house. What's up?
Open threes and get some rhythm around there.
Adam Seiko in the game for San Diego State. Feed the post, the veteran.
Inside the lane. I think it's going to be a travel. It is. San Diego State travels.
An extra layer to this storyline with San Diego State and Creighton. Brothers Adam Seiko and Arthur Kaluma are going head-to-head. This happened last year, first round of the tournament. Now the winner goes to the Final Four.
All right, here we go. Creighton bringing the ball up. 5-man defense, full court defense pressure from San Diego State right now. San Diego State looks to have a smaller lineup. Maybe not. It's about balanced right now. Out on the wing for Creighton. Looking down low for the big man. Can't get it to him. Back out to the point. Clock running down. What's up, Woo Pig? Good to see ya. Driving in the lane. Up off the glass of the rebound. Count it. Kalkbrenner right there for the follow. It's up and good. Out on the wing. Hey, we get up to 7 members, then we can get another emoji. I think we got to get to 7 is when we get the next emoji. Jumper in the lane. San Diego State, count it. Nice quick jumper. That guard was flying through. Butler looking good on the shot for San Diego State. Out of the wing, down to the point. Down low, go to the big man. Oh, it's on the floor. Ball's on the floor. Tie up, jump ball. I hate when balls are on the floor. Things can happen.
So, Adam Seiko, Arthur Kaluma. Their mom is in attendance here, Eva Syra Arico. And just the amount of pride that she has for her 2 sons, as mentioned, teammates for the Uganda national team.
Jump ball, 3 ball, off the mark, rebound. San Diego State pulls it down. Coming out the other way quick. And stolen away by Creighton. They got a 1-on-3 to the hoop. Up off the glass, fouled. A-Rop with the defensive foul. We're going to have free throws. Too many stupid free throw turnovers early for both teams. Making a difference right now.
Jimmy, 14:05 mark of this first half. That's the first foul called today. And Shireman at the free throw line.
First foul of the day. At the free throw line, buried. That's good. Show Discord. Where's the Discord one?
Trammell checks back in. He replaces Butler. And Parrish back to the bench as well. Frederick King will see his first action. The big body off the bench for Creighton. Shireman, excellent free throw shooter, 83%.
Shireman hits both of those. 10-7 Creighton. Aztecs bringing the ball up at the top of the arc right now, working their offense. Down to the elbow, looking down baseline. Got a man at the bottom. Post up his man. They're going to get an offensive foul. I don't think so. Bumping bodies, but they called it. I don't agree with that foul. I don't think he... Let me look at the shoulder. Ledee, they're saying Ledee threw his shoulder. I don't think so. Nonetheless, it's a foul on the Aztecs. Creighton ball. 10-7 Creighton with the ball, working their offense. It's a man screen, weave and go offense. At the top, shot clock at 10. Ball goes into the lane. Tipped away. Aztecs got it. Ledee steals it back. Ledee with the ball, top of the arc. Jumper! Good. No. Rattles out. Rebound Creighton. Here comes Creighton. Pushing the ball. Cross mid. Down to the court. Lila Rose. Hello. Up off the glass and count it. We got a foul. Creighton scores 2. Frederick King on the foul. Nebhard. Nebhard? That's his name? Nebhard? Okay. Nebhard scores. He's going to get a bonus at the line here. A rope is going to sit. He's got a couple fouls now. Free throw is good. 13-7. 13:05 on the clock. If you are new, say hello in the chat. Hit that like and hit the subscribe. It means you can come back. That's all that it's about. We want you to come back. It's that blatantly simple. Free throw not going to go at the free throw line. Dumps it down low. Short jumper in the paint. Air ball. Can't have an air ball. Come on, son. Creighton comes back out with the lead of 6 and the ball. Top of the arc, screen and roll. Looks inside, not there. Back out to the baseline wing. Jumper, 3 ball. Off the mark, rebound, Aztecs. Aztecs push it up slow, not trying to go quickly. Bradley with the ball. Dribbles behind his back, nothing there. Back out to the top of the arc. Jumping down low, nice! Real pretty layup underneath on a give and go. Wow. That was pretty. A-Crop in that layup. There is 2 brothers in the game today. That right there is Aguk A-Pup. Creighton with a turnaround jumper. That was absolutely pretty. The man with better hair than me, Trey Alexander, buries a fadeaway, 15-9. You got your Creighton Bluejays on top. Butler grabs it, takes a jumper, the other end misses. Creighton's pushing. Creighton wants to run. Driving down the lane, up off the glass. Count it. Nebhard. You got to be hard in the game. It's Nebhard. He scores another one. 17-9. Creighton with a large contingency of people at this tournament supporting. There's a lot of Creighton Blue Jay fans there today. Seiko drives, can't get it. Out on the wing, 3 ball for the Aztecs. Good! Count it. That was pretty. Step back 3. That was really, really pretty by Trammell. Darian Trammell. 17-12. Just under 11 minutes to go. Out on the wing, driving. Travel! They called a travel. Looked like it was going to be a foul. They were worried about that. The ice-cold beverage cup is empty. That's not good. Hope you're having a good day wherever you're at. Watching a little b-ball this afternoon. First game of 2. There's another one today. Just a reminder, we'll be covering the winners of this game in the Final Four next Saturday. We've already got thumbnails up for the Final Four. although they're not 100% accurate because we don't know exactly who's playing. We've got the thumbnails up at least, marking that we're going to be doing it. So something new I'm trying, just to put the space out there so if somebody comes across our channel, they at least know we'll be doing it. We're still working to get up to 1,100 subscribers over here. We're on our way there now. And just keep working. And we had a good day on the other channel. We've had a good morning on the other channel. We're up over 16,400 now. We had a couple shorts that kind of kicked in. But one short, I threw up a short of Jesse, which was ridiculous. Not our Jesse. Jesse from Toy Story last night. It was a last-minute 5-second short I threw up. And the thing's got 5,000 views over there this morning. And picked up a bunch of subscribers. So, gotta love that. I guess I gotta find another ridiculous, quick short to put up. I wonder if I put up a thing of our Jesse, what type of views we would get. Let's see here. There's got to be something on my camera that I haven't used yet that I could put up there. Dun 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 dun. Let me see. What is this? Well, that's trash. We are at a commercial break right now. Commercial break. And that's trash. I can get rid of those off of our thing. Still waiting on the commercials to come back here. What do I have that I could put up that's ridiculous?
Because the hardest places to get to are the only places worth going.
Do I have any character things that I could throw up here? What is this? That is a picture of a guy in a fat fanny pack. Nope, we don't want that. Let's see here.
Sticky floors, catching breaks, and second.
Do we have anything? What is that?
You never forget the way some things taste. Great taste, 96 calories. Tastes like Miller time.
I got something off of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway I might be able to use. Might be able to use something with that. I get millions, Paul says.
So some background, long-time assistant under Steve Fisher, who's at Michigan. He was instrumental in recruiting the Fab Five. He joined Steve Fisher in San Diego when Fisher stepped down. Dutcher got the head job now in his 6th season.
Dutcher's a decent guy there.
With our own Evan Washburn.
Coach, with what you've seen through the first nearly 10 minutes of this game, what's the right message for your guys in this huddle?
We're playing fearless, but maybe a little too fearless. Maybe need to move the ball a little bit more, get to the second side of the floor. But we'll settle into the rhythm of the game.
What's the right this Creighton team?
Just continue to get that big screen rolling with everything.
All right, here we go. I have to find something after this stream. Down to the wing, down to the, drives the baseline. Trammell doesn't work with that. Aztecs trying to get something going here. Trying to get a flow going. Trammell's got it again. Dishes inside. Mensah up with it. No good. Turnover. They're calling a travel. Oh, they're going to call the foul. Kalkbrenner with the foul. Wow.
Coverage of the NCAA Division I Women's Basketball Championship Elite 8 begins tonight, 7 p.m. on ESPN. For more information on game times and listings, go to ncaa.com. Wow, out of the corner, it's way off from Micah Parrish. Nembhard accelerates, cut off by Trammell.
Oh, good. Are you going to give them a hand downstairs? Okay, thank you. I'm sure he's excited.
Certainly capable of
He did.
up the defense with his three-point prowess. Nembhard, discard.
What is and by who? Nice quick jumper right there. Nembhard having a good job today, having a good tournament today. Bradley, lefty, hits a jumper. 19-14. Good game going here. I'm telling you, this one's going to be a barn burner to the end. I feel it already.
almost sense that he was a little tentative in the first 3 or 4 minutes. Maybe thinking about last
Never get Pete a video of yourself. Shireman looks inside the big man. He gets fouled. Hey, Frosty, welcome back.
So let's see. Nemhard's going to turn the corner, try to get good position. And that might be a charge right there. Pretty good defensive position, but he takes advantage of it and just turns away. And Bradley has a smooth stroke, their leading scorer. And he can go to the mid-range also. Watch for Bradley to bump your body a little bit too.
Greg McDermott thought that should be a shooting foul with Kalkbrenner going to the free throw line. The officials disagree.
All right, Creighton with the ball. Excuse me. Working the pick and roll at the top. Drives into the lane, not there. Back out to the wing. 3 ball off the mark. Rebound, San Diego State. Coming the other way. Aztecs pushing it. Creighton back on defense quick. Nice job. Trammell drives up off the glass. Count it. Fade away. Kiss off the glass. That's good. Real nice shot right there. San Diego State almost stole that away. Wow. Jumper for 3. Creighton, count it. Wow, nice three-pointer for Creighton. 22-16, lead back to 6. Creighton looking to answer. Johnson passes it off. Back down low. Menza up off the glass, no good. Tipped out of bounds off of San Diego State. Creighton ball with 8:14 on the clock. We got the under 8-minute commercial coming. Under 8 coming just momentarily.
Holding opponents to 18% on 3-point shots. And right now, Creighton is 1 out of 5.
Yeah, but I think one of the things that Creighton has adjusted to really early on in this game on the fly, and I think it was coming into the game, hey, we may have to take some mid-range shots. We may have to get it to the post a little bit more frequently and drive it, too, if they're going to stay outside like that.
And McDermott is going a little deeper in his bench, trying to match up.
Driving down the lane, nothing there.
A bunch of guys. Mason Miller can't hit the
off the mark. Butler coming down with it on the wing. Bradley tries a step back jumper for an air ball. Aztecs need better shot selection. And we got the under 8 timeout in the half. Under 8 timeout.
Great offense against exceptional defense. Right now, Creighton has got the lead.
Creighton has the lead with your under 8 timeout. Anybody have any questions for me? Let's do a little Q&A while we're sitting here today. Anybody with any questions for me? Help me out here. I'll tell Amber. Let me call Amber. I should have had her do that when you were here. When you get a free second, can you help me with a drink? Comma, I have a glass. All right. Get Amber to help me with that. At least Amber's home. I can get her to help me. You going over there? You moving? You worried about Sully coming and taking your bone? We're having a good day here on the channel. Hope you are having a good time. This is NCAA coverage. We will be doing both Final Four games next Saturday, both Final Four, and the championship game on Monday. If anybody's interested, we have a block pool going on for March Madness. We've already sold 40% of it. Also, when I get done this game, I'd like to try to go in the shed or underneath the thing and find the red clippers and cut down those bushes outside. Okay. I think they're working on moving stuff right now. Or trashing stuff or whatever. Okay.
You want to do this? It is all right.
Man, I used to love Donkey Kong when I was a kid. At some point here, when I get my medical bills caught up, I'm going to buy one of those Donkey Kong tabletop versions. They're like $300-400. I'm gonna buy one of those and put it in here in the office so I could play Donkey Kong. I could put it right here under my big TV so I could play Donkey Kong when I'm bored some days. Is that one out of the fridge?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Guys can make I think you're doing it over
Yeah. Is it trash?
there. Too.
I think on a trash can. I gotta throw that one out too. Last night he brought some toy up on the bed. He got mad when I moved it. Went, picked it up, put it back to where he was laying at.
Is he laying with it?
Yeah. Basement project's coming pretty good. The kids have been doing really good at painting. Floor's done. I'd say we're at about 90% done. My daughter's going through all her stuff that she's saving for moving to move it out into boxes in the garage today so that we can move the pool table back into place so that they can paint the other room. And then we got the guy coming to redo the base trim. We're close. We're getting close. Preston did an excellent job on. He does a good job on the walls, and the girls are really good at the trim. They're getting the painting done, which has saved us some money.
I'd like it to be a little faster, but the first thing we got to do is get that defensive rebound. That starts our transition. Coach, thanks. All right, Evan, Creighton is shooting.
Yeah, it's a little blessing to get that headache off my plate. All right, here we go. 22-16 game. Creighton up right now. Creighton with the ball. I still think this is going to be a close game all the way. If you're brand new coming in, hello and welcome. Say hello in our chat. We'd love to welcome you into our channel. All fans are welcome on this channel. Creighton with the ball, top of the arc. Off to the wing. Three-point line extended. Oh, alley-oop inside again! And the big man drops it. Make sure you're watching live, too. YouTube likes to put you behind the button. Kalkbrenner gets the alley-oop, 24-16. 8-point lead right now. Aztecs need to work their offense, cannot get flustered. Things can get out of hand quickly if they do. Quick jumper, that's good. Butler finds the nut. The Butler did it. He buries it too. 6:49 of the clock.
Speaking with Brian Dutcher, one of the decisions he's going to have to make is does he make an adjustment and have a guy put an arm around the front to deflect that ball coming into the post? And guarantee you one thing, they get that catch right there every night.
Out of the wing, Butler with it inside, dishes it back out to the point.
They've got 16 points in the paint.
Johnson hands it off. Looking inside down low to the big man, goes up. Nice shot creating inside. LeDee over the big man. That was a tough shot. 26-20. Creighton working their offense. Aztecs trying to stay in this thing. They've struggled a little bit. Driving in the lane. Nice job. You got to stop that. You can't let him drive in the lane like that all day. Go, Big Matt to the house. Tracy Alexander with that short jumper. Driving in the lane, nothing there. Down low, going to do it again against the big man. LeDee spins. Oh, my God! LeDee falls to the floor and puts it in against the 7-footer. Nice job. 28-22. Big Matt is in the house, everybody. Driving the lane again. And we got a reach-in foul on Butler. You're not allowed to do a reach-around. That's what I heard.
And that's Brian Dutcher telling the officials that should have been a travel.
Very good. Watch this play here. He goes across and just tries to float it up. You're right, losing his balance. And
I was watching last night.
the other thing, too, Ian, I would say is sometimes at the offensive end, if you're pressuring me, I can get frustrated.
28-22. Tina told me no reach-arounds. To the lane. Nice layup. No good. Rebound. Aztecs. That was a nice layup. Soft touch, but he didn't roll it off the wrong way. The other way, same deal. Another finger roll rolled off the back of the rim. You can't put a finger roll off the back. You got to put it up front. And we got to travel on Creighton. Fourth turnover there. Kamula was out of control and went rolling around on the floor like he was playing pigs in a blanket. Can't play that game in this. Got to play that privately. Out on the wing, Aztecs back to the point. Seiko looks at a three, not going to take it. Dish back out to the top of the point. Down to the corner. Rolling in the lane. Oh, nice. In there up off the glass in the big man. Butler goes in. Our Butler is on it. 28-24 right now. Out on the point. Driving the layup. Not there. Pulls back out to the wing. Gives it off. Big man off the loop. Up top. You got a 7-footer up top. Above the three-point line. Trying to set a screen. Looks inside. Tipped away. Go to stay. Creighton ball. 2.7 on the shot clock. Are we going to get another timeout here? I think we are. Anybody new in here? First time ever on my channel. Anybody new in here? First time ever? Thank you to Jeff Condon for coming our most recent member. We just passed the monetization mark. We just got membership on this channel, trying to mirror it up with our other channel. I truly wish I could make all the members over there just members over here and just make it for the same deal, but YouTube won't let me do it. Dakota Hughes, that is a cool name. I absolutely love the name Dakota. Welcome in, Dakota Hughes. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hopefully you like what we're doing, and we welcome you to be a part of our community. We are a family-friendly, fun channel where everybody's welcome no matter what fan you are. I don't care if you're the fan of a team that I can't stand, you'll be treated with respect. That's the way we do things here. Just want to have fun. We want to be an oasis to get away from all the BS. There's a lot of BS in people's lives, you know. Bills and family members and all kind of stuff. And we try to be an oasis to get away from it. I am a triple amputee disabled creator. I'm enabled differently. I'm not ashamed of that. I'm proud to be part of that community and represent it best of my ability. This is what I do for fun now, since I'm no longer allowed to work or do anything. I can't really work. It would be really tough for me to do that. It's next to like impossible. So I just do this. I get a lot of help. I've got a lot of great executive producers. I've got a great son that helps me out do this. And we truly appreciate all you guys being here and being a part of what we're doing. We're just trying to grow this little channel up. I think we're like 3 or 4 members away from. We'll get our next emoji at. When do we get it? Let me see. What's it say here? What's it tell me? Does it tell me? It's got to tell me here. Emojis. 7. We have 7. 5 more members. That's where we're at. We need 5 more. Oh, wait. It says I can add another emoji. Hold on. Oh, I can add another emoji right now. Oh, wow. Okay. At halftime, I'm going to add another emoji. What emoji should I enter? I got to find one. I got to go back over. Cancel. Okay. We'll do that at halftime, as we don't want to miss anything. We'll do that at halftime. You get another emoji in. What type of, for the members that have been here, what kind of emoji should I get? Star Wars, Marvel, go Disney? Should I go something sports related? Give me some ideas of what you want. I can get a big Matt emoji, where I get a picture of Big Matt holding a sign that said, Pete picks better than me. What's up, Bruce Harper? Down to the wing. Down to the point. Back to the wing again. Aztecs with the ball. Give and go. Drives in the lane. No good. Rebound, Creighton. Doing good, Bruce. I'm hanging in there watching some basketball with 29 good people. That's a fun thing. Driving the lane. Dishing, give and go. Off the deflection to the corner. 3 ball. No, he stepped out of bounds. Aztec ball. Little sloppy in here. Little sloppy right now. Duck! What's up, Duck 2? How you been?
Just then stays in the way of the basket. That's well defended. And then you just pull it back just a touch because you think he's going to.
I'm sitting in the big chair today calling a game. That's a good thing, right? Legs on, calling a game. Aztecs with the ball. Give and go again. Down low. Not there. Little spin move to the glass. 2-pointer. Count it. Basket's good. What's up, Eric Rob? Creighton on the money line. Nice. Good luck to you, Rob. Good luck to you, buddy. We don't cheer against anybody over here. We know there'll be winners. We know there'll be losers. Good luck on your betting. We talk a lot of gambling and betting on my channels. Yes, Bruce, there's been a ton of upsets this year. Jaden Ledee at the line to try to complete the three-point play, and he misses it. And Aztecs get the rebound. Are you kidding me? A sports-related emoji, definitely, but one you don't know. All right. I have to look and see what I have here at halftime, Paul. I don't know what I have. I have to look. I'll never get that emoji, Matt.
That's a combination. High flying spill.
Big Matt's a good man.
And he's okay. Oh, no, that's a splash zone right there. Watch how fast he bounced back, too, right into the play.
28-26. 28-26. Ball down low. Aztecs with it. Chasing 2 right now. If you're on the money line, where Eric? If you're on the money line and they tie, is that a push? Should be. You can upgrade on the other channel, yeah. You can upgrade, Jeff. I just wish since I'm the Pete McDivitt Show, I could just say, hey, I want to give, free membership over here to all the ones over there. I can't do it. I wish I could. Ready to put your leg on and go play pool? Nice. I got mine on right now. I've been working them all day. Getting ready to get new ones coming up here in a month, so that's all good. Eric gets the push. Good. Good. That's good. Push is better than a loss. Fake jumper, no good. Creighton gets the rebound. 30-28. 2 minutes on the clock here. 2 minutes on the clock. Creighton with the ball. Working their offense. 15 on the shot clock. Down low to the big man. Kalkbrenner's got it. Up off the glass. Misses. No good. Thank you, Duck. It's the third level. Third level. Trammell up to the glass. No good. Rebound by Aztecs. Stolen away by Creighton. Coming the other way. Kaluma for 3. Creighton by 5. Oh, thanks, Big Matt. I appreciate it. Creighton by 5 right now. Aztecs with the ball, working their offense. Looking down low. Quick jumper. No good. Rebound, Creighton. Coming the other way. Nebhart. Offensive foul. How rude. You can't run a man over like that. It's rude. You need to put it in the membership links for this channel. Put what in there, Lila? Need to put what? I'm missing what you're asking for, my dear. You need to put in the membership links for this channel. Is it the other channel? Is that link up there for the other channel? Is that what you're talking about, the stream element thing? Yep, you're absolutely right, Lila. It is. YouTube did that. That's a great point. Let me go fix that right now while we're at break. Way to pick that up, Lila. Great pickup. All right, let me see. Where do I get to that? That's a great pickup by Lila.
It's only worth it if you enjoy it. The Gallo Ultra.
All right, let me go into my membership.
With panoramic sunroof, available Macintosh
Best practice, add intro video.
Passenger display, and massaging Palermo leather trimmed front seats.
There's the membership link.
A captain's chair.
Okay, I've got it.
Get 1.9% financing for 72 months on the 2022 Wagoneer Series 2.
I gotta go set that up later.
Search new inventory and locate a dealer near you at Wagoneer.com.
Lowe's knows it's not just what we've got, it's who we've got. That's why we got nearly 300,000.
That's a great pickup by Lila.
Sure, Lowe's knows the tools, materials, and tech to tackle it all.
All right, let me go back over here now. Elements.
And the partners.
Here's the link for membership for this channel.
What you're taking on, it's always easier when you got the right people, the right products, all at the right place. You got this, and we got you.
All right, where's it
What
at?
if I want to change my plan? State Farm's here to help. What if I want to change sports?
Newcomer Chris Paul is maintaining a narrow lead in these final meters. But here comes an opponent closing the gap. 1 foot in front of the other. They are battling it out. And Chris Paul edges ahead. Those are the hips of a champion.
At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs. Get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Yo, gotta try this new X. It's the fine fragrance goat.
All right, it should be fixed. We'll check that when it comes back up. Lila Rose becoming a member. Thank you, Lila Rose. Eric Robb, good luck to you, buddy. Nice to meet you, Eric Robb. I hope you like our channel and come back. Lila Rose giving us some love. Thank you.
And he's very, very talented on the pick and rolls and the lobs that they go with. So one of the things that I think Greg McDermott tried early in this game, and it has worked, get in the ball and relieve some of the pressure on the three-point shooters.
Our game summary with Creighton shooting.
All right, here we go. 33-28. Aztecs getting the ball.
That's 54%. San Diego State held Alabama to 32% the other night. Different style.
And we will get that new emoji here at halftime.
Mensa back in. Get it to the outside.
Trammell driving the lane. Takes a jumper for two. Off the mark. Rebound. Aztecs get it back. 18 seconds left. Trying to get a last shot in here before the half.
If they wanted to use it.
6 seconds.
6 seconds on the clock.
Bradley picked up by Shireman. Bradley makes his move. The sweep.
Up on the glass. At the horn. No good. That's going to be your halftime score. Eric has got to love that. All right, let me do this. Let me put up the halftime moniker real quick. I'm gonna put up the screen for a second, the pregame screen for a second.
Send it over to Evan. Well, Coach, you made the point to us. There's no knocking out San Diego State with one punch, but how do you hold them off here in the second?
And it is halftime, so let's.
They got a few offensive rebounds that last 5 or 6 minutes, and then we didn't probably establish Kalkbrenner as well as we did early in the game, and I think we're gonna have to get back to that. Coach, thank you. Thank you. All right, Evan, thank you. San Diego State had 28 points at the half against Alabama. They won the game. They've got 28 points today at the half, but they trail.
Halftime here. Let me go real quick while we're doing this.
After these messages, you're watching the NCAA.
And let me get this. Take just a second. I want to go find an emoji right here to put up while we're at halftime here. If you got any questions, drop them in the chat. Drop them in the chat.
New car warranty?
Let's see. Sports ones. Do we want a hockey emoji?
Protect you from those
Let me see. I have hockey emojis, I think. Or is it all team?
Connect securely with AT&T Active Armor. AT&T customers can download.
I got the hockey puck emoji. We could do that if you're looking for a sports one. We could do the hockey puck. Possibly look at that one. Is there any other hockey emojis that I have? Let me see. I think I need to get Dad Builds to do a couple hockey emojis. Find a couple different ones. So I got that for hockey. Let me see what else I have for basketball. I got Goofy shooting a basketball. Let me see what I have for MLB, because MLB's coming up. Baseball emojis. I got a regular baseball. I got some of the characters playing baseball.
Every device in every room.
I've got all the team emojis that I can use.
Like this, I can't even dream of what he'll be able to do.
Get Xfinity Internet for just $25 a month.
I think I'm going to go with the
limited time launch celebration.
You have no idea how good you've got it.
Huh?
What a time to be alive.
Introducing the next generation.
I kind of like Goofy playing basketball.
Only from Xfinity.
And I remember
honestly.
Thinking like, oh,
where's that one?
I think we could be sisters. You know,
that's a pretty cool one that I have never used before.
I think you're the one
So let me go back down and get that one.
It's really unbelievable.
Goofy basketball.
Because it's been like really over 20 years that you were my
Let me bring this back up. Let me see if this came over for me.
Fran is in her 3rd year of college and you're her banker.
All right.
It's so unbelievable because I'm just
membership, custom defaults, emojis. Add another emoji.
AT&T 5G. Madness loves company.
Madness does love company.
The stakes don't get much higher than this. You win, you go to Houston as a member of the Final Four. It's that simple. We're at halftime in Louisville, and Creighton is leading San Diego State by a score of 33-28.
All right, if you have membership and you refresh, you will have that new emoji.
Let's start, Clark, with what you saw in the first half.
You'll have the new emoji. That's a pretty cool one. I've never used that one. Ever.
21 points a game in the prior 3 games. And he does a really good job of getting to the front of the rim out of his screens. And then he's always positioning himself well on any kind of penetration. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense. And here, because he's on the weak side, a shot is taken, penetration forces collapsing help, and that frees him up on the weak side. But he's already got 10 points, well on his way to what he averages, and he does it with such great efficiency. And defensively, he doesn't foul. He challenges without fouling at the rim.
So smart. He's been so smart in that area.
Let's listen in at halftime here for a minute.
This time of year,
these coaches are so dialed in, and the players respond so well to scouting reports. San Diego State is getting into Creighton and trying to take away threes and being physical and saying, okay, if you're going to beat us, you got to be tough enough to drive the ball, and it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to be physical. Kaluma's trying to ISO here. He can't get by, but he's got to pivot and make a tough 2. You're going to have to make tough 2s to win this game. Brian Nebhart, strong, bang, still finishes. You're not going to get anything easy. You're going to have to accept, I'm going to take physical drives to the rim, and that's what San Diego State does to everybody. It's really interesting that Creighton plays against teams like this in the Big East. Villanova plays this way. Seton Hall plays this way. Providence plays this way. That's the way Craig McDermott will explain it to his guys. When you only have 1 day to prepare, you'll say, okay, this is going to be like a Villanova game. We got to finish strong at the rim.
Gotcha. No, you said a Villanova game, but it caught me on guard that you're here saying that. That was the first time that I forgot that you're not coaching. Anyway, but you know, for me, just again, it's the exact opposite. It's showing why San Diego State does this and how good they are doing it. One of the things they are is they challenge you, as you see, that you have strong finishes, but you can't finish strong all the time. Because if you see here, everyone's locked in, and the way the offense is starting, contesting the three-point shot, and then off to the run. They are the best at contesting three-point shots, and they themselves can make tough shots. Here you have a drive to the basket. This is a tough shot for the little fella here getting into the lane. But again, if you're San Diego State, get up in, come help. Now, most guys, they come help, but can you get back and recover to the shooter? Yes, I can. I'm going to make it a long, tough two. This kept them in the game when it looked like there was a time where Creighton was going to blow them out and then freeze it here. This would be a weak floater. San Diego State says, no, I'm going to take one extra dribble, get more athletic, get off balance, get strong. He's not blocking my shot, and that's the difference of the basketball that kept them in the game in San Diego State is the fact that they play Villanova basketball.
Well, I think it was a clinic on body and ball movement. And the reason I keep saying that is because it's hard to score 1-on-5. But if you got guys thinking the ball's moving, body movements, they don't have a chance to load up. And they're actually using San Diego State's defense against them. Like every time they went to, that's why that big fella's open every time. Because good defensive teams, you're supposed to help. So they clearly, Coach McDermott has said, hey, they're going to come every time. You just take yourself to the front of the basket. You're going to get wide open layups and dunks. You have to use, you can just tell, he says, guys, they're coming every single time. That's why you have to keep moving, keep that ball moving. Because if you try to go one-on-one against these guys, you're going to have to go 1-on-5. They are great defensively. They're not even good defensively. They're great defensively. But what Creighton is doing, hey, let's use that against them.
So, Jay, not the same San Diego State offense that we saw against Alabama. What is it that they have to do in the second half that's different?
Well, I mean, I hate to say this, but it's really the truth. They got to make some shots. They got to make some threes. Creighton is really good at picking guys that they're not going to guard. You notice Kalkbrenner's just sitting in the lane on the five-man, and they're leaving the forwards. They're giving them shots. What you have to do is those forwards are going to have to take shots, or they're going to have to go get into a dribble handoff and be a screener, and that next guy that comes off that screen has to take a mid-range shot. They make you make mid-range shots.
Okay, and can they do it?
That's to be determined, because that's where San Diego State has struggled. Sure. They'll need Lamont Butler, who had a really good first half with 9 points, to continue to be aggressively looking for a shot. And they'll probably need Micah Parrish, who stepped up big with three-point shooting for San Diego State and at key times in their prior games to do just that. But they're going to need, I agree, 100%, they're going to need to find somebody that can. And Trammell can be, he's capable. Yeah, Darion Trammell is very capable of knocking down.
But give McDermott some credit, too, because J.L. Clark, I can't remember, we were talking off screen, they're playing three guys who hadn't played at all. Yeah. So give him credit. He know they needed more depth. That's a great coaching move.
Like Clark always likes to say, nobody likes to play the game like that. We'll be back with more AT&T at the half after this.
Imagine a new Buick design.
All right, so still a close game here at half. 33-28, still very close.
Imagine a new Buick that makes backing in a walk in the park.
And,
in the park.
I'm trying to find some crazy emojis that we can make. Looking to see what we got. Hello, Curtis family. Welcome in. Haven't really found anything that jumped out at me yet. I found one, but they wanted too much money for it. Actually, that one's not bad. That could be a decent one.
Corner blues, sticky floors.
And that one's not clear.
And second wins. You never forget.
That's a shame. That one's not clear.
Great taste, 96 calories. Tastes like Miller time.
Yo, gotta try this new X. It's the fine fragrance go.
Trying to look for some emojis while we're sitting here. I figured it was a good time while at halftime to check for some. Dad Bill's my executive producer, handles all that for me. I really like that Gorilla one, but they want too much money. I won't spend $10 for a picture.
Looks like an opportunity, one to be seized.
Where'd it go? Where'd the gorilla one go?
Built upon and made better for their sport
There it is.
and the people around it. To student athletes,
It's
every
definitely neat.
opportunity is a chance to change what could be. And
I wonder if I could use that on the screen over here
what
anywhere.
opportunity can do.
I just got a call. Something big is happening. We need all the help we can get.
The planned event is on the scale of 9/11. One of the biggest cases of our lives about to go global.
The FBI's global crossover event.
Oh, where I could use
Tuesday
that.
on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Oh well, at least we found a couple.
No one is satisfied getting to an Elite Eight. Every team wants to get to the Final Four and win a national championship, but it's a challenge.
We're having a lot of fun playing with each other. We don't want it to end, and we want the season to go all the way. We've got 14 guys that are willing to do anything to win.
Anything can happen in March. That's why it's the madness.
Coming up next here on CBS, the Elite Eight comes to a close when Isaiah Wong and 5th seeded Miami take on the highest remaining seed in 2-seed Texas. And Tyrese Hunter came up big for the Longhorns in the Sweet 16, dropping 19 points in the win over Xavier. Earlier this year, the sophomore guard mastered our 20-second drill.
Tyrese Hunter, University of Texas. I can dance, I can sing, I can play soccer, I love boxing, I love burgers. What else? I know how to play chess. What else? I can't think.
It's all right. He stacked the top part with all of his favorite things to begin with.
You know, when you're on the clock like that, like I've been on a couple game shows, and I didn't do very well.
Can you get 20 seconds of Chuck? Let's get 20 seconds of Chuck right now.
I was talking to Greg.
No, I just want to hear it.
You see how you interrupt me, Skip?
I just want you to go.
Stop interrupting me, Skip. Go ahead, Greg. Well, I'm really looking forward to this game today. I've said earlier, you're going to have a battle, a bunch of little guys out there. I'm going to get an edge to Texas because I think they're a little bit better defensively. But this is going to be a fun game to watch today.
We are going to get into this game, obviously, later on. But, Kenny, your initial reaction, who do you like, Texas, Miami?
Well, I'll just be honest. I root for Coach Larinaga. Right. So I'm rooting for the University of Miami. It's not even a... It's hard to get, when you become a fan, it's hard to get.
You know, that flies in the face of what an analyst is supposed
exactly.
to do. You know
well said, partner. Well said. I was thinking the exact same thing.
But an analyst is also supposed to be the truth.
Yes,
the truth.
That's true.
The truth is, I'm rooting for University of Miami.
You probably like to pick teams.
Which will have nothing to do with what happens on the floor.
Well,
Jay.
I think Chuck is right. The guard play is going to be awesome. So what can Jordan Miller do? Or Norshan Omier, what can they do differently against, if the guards all match up even, what can they do to separate themselves because they can pull the bigs away from the basket?
Dylan Dessou's injury is key. Can he play? And then rebounding. Miami has rebounded well in the tournament.
Who are you taking?
Nice one word.
That's a sentence. You
Second
said one
half
sentence,
is coming up right now to our special contributor, Lily, who will tell us why Madness Loves Company.
Second half coming up, everybody. Get ready to start. Get ready to start. I found this giant chicken with muscles. I'm going to make this chicken an emoji.
You know what I do like?
Giant chicken with muscles for Molly.
You gave it a friend. Suddenly, Palm's got another friend named Palm.
We've got a giant chicken emoji coming.
And what do they do, Lily? The dance.
Madness Loves Company. Connect with AT&T 5G.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
It was me the whole time.
Well done, ma'am. What did I do exactly? With Snapchat.
Let me look and see if there's any goings for hockey.
Exactly what you're already doing. Being a safe driver.
Since we don't have much on hockey.
This is a bowling trophy.
Yeah, it's the biggest one they had.
Okay, thanks.
Ah!
And the good one.
Yeah, there's not a lot for hockey out there either. It's really. We got that one.
Hydration initiated. Unlock specialized blend of 5 electrolytes.
Rapid rehydration to get you back on your game. Gatorlight, now available in powder and Gatorlight Zero Sugar.
Gatorlight is really pushing lately. They're really pushing that stuff.
They're so powerful and fast and unlike anything I've ever seen in my whole entire life. These Hornets are not natural. They're engineered. They cannot be domesticated.
Are you picking this up?
Let me feel your sting!
Taking the country by swarm.
You would think there'd be a lot more stuff out there that artists have done that would be kind of cool to use. But I'm not seeing a lot. Nope, not a lot there. Let me check baseball, or I'll check football. Let me check football.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
There's definitely more football stuff available, which is interesting if there's football stuff. There's a Bengals one. I won't grab that one, that's for sure. Last commercial break before we start.
Ready for second half action with Creighton in front of San Diego State, 33-28. Tune in to Creator League's 2v2 season featuring viral creators Cash Nasty, Jenna Bandy, Devontae Friga, and more. Watch live on the Creator League YouTube channel as they compete for a chance to play in the championship game in Houston on April 2nd. Second half is next. The winner is
Second half coming up.
Final four out of the South region.
Got to talk over that because that gets you hit. Wow, there's not really a lot of emojis for football either. I'm surprised. I thought there'd be a bunch out there for football.
Bottomless drinks, bottomless chips and salsa, and the cheeseburger and fries for just $10.99. Hey,
Interesting.
not 3 for us. This chili's 3 for
All right, well, at least I found a couple things, and I found a giant chicken. So we can at least have a giant chicken.
What was that?
I'll send these over to One Dad Builds.
Do I have sit down?
I like to say we're hard news with heart. I grew up in a home, and I wanted my kids to have that.
All right, I've sent them over.
So daunting, but Christine,
Maybe we'll get some new ones after a bit.
Everyone took an interest and helped me through the process. You don't get this kind of service everywhere. I closed them the house, and I didn't tell the kids. They were like, "You got the key? You closed them now?"
All right, we're about ready to roll. Look, I got my favorite today.
For me and my girls.
I always liked M&M's, but Reese's Pieces were the favorite.
The thing you care about most is the job well done. But when you get your tools from Harbor Freight, something about the job feels a little
That is a weakness right there, is Reese's Pieces.
Quality tools, lowest prices.
This is GE Vernova, helping generate and move the energy that our world
Chocolate and peanut in a candy form? Oh, yes.
Welcome to a new era of energy.
While science has become better at treating people, we can't ever forget the importance of how we simply treat people. At MedStar Health, we get that when you need
You just send Josh a note.
you might need to see one today. Or if you need help on the weekend, you'll need an urgent care that's, open weekends.
Where
And if
is
you need to stay
my
home, then
Josh?
your
There it is.
visit might be just what you need. The best of our
Watch the
minds,
recap,
the
comma.
best of our
Thanks for doing that.
hearts. MedStar Health.
Period.
That's how we treat people.
Work with the specialist,
Coverage of the NCAA men's
comma.
basketball tournament is
I know they'll do you well.
Mercedes-Benz. Corona Extra. Live La Vida Más Fina.
If you've ever need to chat, you know I've got the background to chat with you and bring up your spirits. Period. Always here for you and praying.
Time to check out the Intuit TurboTax first half stats of your Creighton. Have to be happy with the shooting numbers, maybe not as happy with the total number of points that they put up in the first half. San Diego State, as we know, terrific defensive team. Iron Eagle, Jim Spinardo.
All right, let's do this second half, everybody. Let's have some fun.
It'll be the first for either school in program history. Jimmy, just the thoughts that stood out for you in that first half, what you saw.
Just a tad that you said in terms of, I was impressed with the way Creighton played in a low-scoring game in terms of they averaged about 77 points on the season. So they showed me that
San Diego State starts with the ball first.
They have done this year in lower-scoring games and has done okay, winning a handful of games in that manner.
San Diego State.
Quick alley-oop, nice! There's two. 33-30.
The difference with that play than what they were running with Bradley, getting him involved, is Bradley was
Mensa on the alley-oop.
the right side to the left, so he could dictate that pass with his strong hand.
Mensa played just 8 minutes in the first half. He wasn't in foul trouble. Cochran to the catch. Put it down low. Tough angle with a double team. And he steps on the baseline. Turnover, Creighton.
Creighton turns it over, stepping on the baseline.
So how do you start it if you're San Diego State? You come around the corner like that and you lob one up. But as I mentioned, Bradley is a left-handed player, so going to his strength, much better in terms of dictating the flow of one play.
All right, here comes Trammell bringing it down. Back out to Mensa at the top, off to the wing. Bradley drives it, no good. He'll get a ball back. Trammell, floater in the lane, count it. 33-32. 1 point game. We're just a minute into the second. Creighton pushes the ball down. They're going to reset their offense. Nebhart dishes it off. Alexander looking to drive, not there. Dishes off to the wing. Floater in the lane, not going to take it. Wish to the corner, 3 ball. In and out. Rebound Mensa. Here comes Aztecs. Driving towards the lane, pulling it back, setting up the offense. Mensa at the top of the arc. Hands it off to Trammell. In the lane, step back jumper, no good. Rebound Creighton. Alexander pushes it up the wing. Down low. Oh, they're going to call a foul. I think it was Butler. And it is, foul is on Butler.
Defensively, he knows Kalkbrenner's going to be a problem. But look, he said, we'll trade 2s for 3s. Creighton only 2 threes in that first half. They average about 9 a game.
They look for Kalkbrenner.
Kalkbrenner in there, trying to get it up, gets it blocked. Mensa blocks it again. Here comes the Aztecs. 3-on-3 to the rack. Up and good. San Diego State takes the lead. Now their fan base coming up a little bit. Pressure, man-to-man, full-court defense right here. 34-33. Butler tries to take it away and can't.
First lead since 5-4 for San Diego State. Aztecs got a first-round win over Charleston, backed it up with a win over Furman. The victory over number 1 Alabama on Friday night. Playing with a lot of confidence. Bradley trying to take it away. Shot clock is down to 5. Kaluma takes it in.
Kaluma on the fly.
Kaluma with an acrobatic play to put Creighton back in front.
That was that twist at the end of that play that he regathered himself and avoided running over a defender.
Short jumper, no good. Rebound Creighton, out the other way, pushing the ball. 3 ball, in and out again. They've rimmed out 2 threes. That's a bad rim job. I'm telling you, I think that rim was not flat. I saw it before the game. I still think these rims work perfect. 3 ball, off the mark again. Creighton gets it back again. 3 ball, in and out again, rimmed out. Aztecs say slow it down. They're taking their time bringing it up the court now. 35-34. 1-point game. Aztecs chasing. In the lane, Trammell. Back out to the top. Menza. 3-ball for the Tex. In and out. Backed off the rim. Back. I don't know where. That bounced all the way in the bathrooms or something. That was not good.
On NCAA.com. Bradley is now 1 of 6 from the field.
All right. Energy is slowed up a little bit after that run right there. We're coming up on under 16 minutes. Is that going to be a turnover? No, it's good. Now they will say over and under. Over and under. Turnover. Aztec ball. There's motion at our front door. Who is it? Oh, it's my wife going outside. Where's she going?
And watch it now. He's like, oh boy, I just turned this one over. He knew it. He sure did. You can just look at the player. Timeout.
I wonder if Preston's getting off work. She must be going to get Preston.
If you're making a to-do list today,
Preston will be coming home here in a few minutes.
Just write down.
This is a pretty good game here.
Then write down eat them.
Glad I did this one.
Kind of done for the day.
What is that again? Now that.
Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. Rated PG-13. Friday.
Yeah, I'm happy with it, Dave. It's been a good game. It's what you want, you know? You just want quality. You want a quality game, so.
Electrified. With Apple Music seamlessly integrated. The all-new, all-electric EQS SUV. For
Commercial break right now. This is the under 16 TV timeout. Yeah, it's crazy when you start with 20 minutes. That first 4 minutes goes quick. And then you're right back in commercials.
That's our mission.
We chose our Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because it gives us unlimited 2% cash back on everything we buy.
And it has no
Yes, indeed. You like a good quality game.
It adapts to our business needs. We use our 2% cash back to help cover our employees' healthcare costs.
That's how we take care of our most valuable.
And again, we will be doing
cheesy, but we like
the Final Four games. We will be doing the championship games.
New CBS
What are they
tonight.
doing?
Feels good, doesn't it? You got that right.
New episodes of The Equalizer and East New York tonight on CBS or catch up anytime on Paramount Plus. Want to stay up to date? Just ask Siri. When's the next college basketball game?
Well, we talked to Brian Dutcher about all the influences he's had in his life from a coaching standpoint. His dad, longtime coach, Lou Henson, Bill Frieder, and Steve Fisher, the former head coach at Michigan and San Diego State. More from Evan.
Yeah, guys, and there's still a Fisher on the San Diego State sideline. That's Mark Fisher. He's not here on the road. He's been battling ALS for over a decade now, but still an integral part of this team, assistant to the head coach. And he checks in at every halftime on the road. And I got the message from Mark to the team. Felt like they settled down, playing much.
All right, here we go.
To see more middle ball screens.
Quick jumper in the lane. No good. Rebound, Creighton. Creighton gets the ball back. 1 point game here, 15-28 in the second.
Defense travels, doesn't it? Travel from California.
Always. They've actually traveled the most miles.
Yeah, they have.
Any team in the NCAA tournament. Creighton has traveled the least. Swing it. Alexander, the corner pop is
Alexander for three, no good. Pushing out the other way. If you are new today, please consider hitting that subscribe and helping us out Grow the channel. It's all about you returning to the game with us at some point down the road. Aztecs drive, and they botch it up and kick it out of bounds. Ball's going to go back over to Creighton. 1-point game, 15:03 on the clock. We are 25 subscribers from our next goal right now. Out of the wing, Creighton with the ball, working their offense. Screen and roll, screen and roll. Couple cutback backdoors, but not many. Out on the wing, 9 on the shot clock. Got to shoot soon. 3-ball attempt. Off the mark, rebound. Manoa coming the other way. Aztecs, Tramel's got it. 3-ball, Parrish off the mark. Rebound, Creighton. It's one and done, both sides right now. Nobody can hit a basket. Nobody can get an offensive rebound. Demar shaking off people. Alexander in the lane, no good. Dishes it back out to the wing. Back to Alexander up top. Looking inside. Knocked away. They got to get a late shot. They throw it up. Prayer, no good. Rebound Creighton. They get another shot at it. 3-ball. And he fouls the 3-point shooter. How dumb is that? Ledee fouled the 3-point shooter. You're going to give him 3. Come on, son. How do you run into a 3-point shooter like that? He just ran him over like a rhinoceros in the wild. Shireman's heading to the line. He's a solid free throw shooter too. He hits his first. 36-34. There's certain rules in life. You don't kiss your sister. You don't ask your stepmom out on a date, and you don't foul a 3-point shooter. Second one's good.
He's 6'7", averaging nearly 8.5 boards per game.
37-34, one left.
Lamont Butler in for San Diego State. The lead is 3 for Creighton.
And Sharman, a bit of a point forward also, the way he plays. He can slide back and forth. In the old days, he used to call him a swing man.
Third one's good. He hit all 3. 38-34. Aztecs have the ball now. Creighton's fan base getting up on their feet and trying to make some noise here for defense. 38-34. How will the Aztecs answer? 3-ball off the mark. Rebound Aztecs. Nice job. Ledee gets it back. Another 3. Lefty. No good. Rebound on the floor. We got a jump ball. Got another key party going. A lot of bodies on the floor. Legs going everywhere.
A couple of times this afternoon, just get on the floor. If he can't scoop it up, tie up there. Good call from the officials.
Welcome in, Mr. Fulton. Kalkbrunner was right in the middle of that. Creighton gets the ball on the possession arrow. Here comes Alexander with it across mid. Working against his defender. Drives into the lane. Not there. Dishes to the wing. Not there. Drives the lane. Dumps underneath. To the big man. And he's fouled. Kalkbrunner makes a flush dunk. And he's fouled.
As the ball goes to the left side, it comes back to the right. And they get the defense for San Diego State rotating, but rotating with late.
He got whacked in the head. Big Matt is now in the flow. Big Matt's always in the flow, let's be honest. Thank you, Big Matt. Enjoy your emojis, Big Matt.
Creighton is well represented from all angles right now. We saw Kyle Korver here the other night. He gave the team a highly inspirational pregame speech. If you can check it out on social media, it's worth your time.
Big Matt is part of our team. I actually let Big Matt pretty much run my Facebook group. I trust him that much. 41-34. Driving the lane. Up off the glass. No good. Gets the rebound. Goes right up. No good. Gets the rebound. Kicks it out. Aztecs for 3. Count it. I think it was the Butler did it for 3. 3 opportunities at that basket. That's the way Aztecs got to get back into it.
Over 4 minutes and 50 seconds until that bucket from Lamont Butler. 41-37 Creighton. Alexander gets
Quick jumper for 2. Count it. Alexander on the other end. 43-37. 6-point lead. I got to keep an eye out for that stream elements thing and check it and see if it's right when it comes out on the membership.
43-37. All the points from the starters.
In and out for Butler. He gets it back to the glass. Nobody there. Layup Butler. 43-39. Back to 4. A lot of hot action going here. I love it. From Louisville on the Elite 8. Creighton number 6-5. San Diego State. It's a good one. Alexander for Creighton with the ball. Dishes back out to the top. On the wing. Floater inside to the big man. Ball's on the floor again. Bodies everywhere. Creighton ball. Kalkbrenner just punched the floor. What an idiot. He's going to kill his hand. He missed 3 in a row at the basket, and he just punched the floor. That's what happens when you get fired up. Punch the floor. Oh, that's nice and cold. Glad you guys are here with us, having some fun.
What's your BX Wi-Fi password?
We got Monday Night Football on the other channel with XFL football. Monday Night Football tomorrow night on the other channel. We'll be back here this week on this channel with probably a hockey game and an NBA game. I haven't figured that out yet, but I'm going to do something before next Saturday on this channel. And then we're going to have baseball on the other channel, football on the other channel. We got a lot going on to keep things moving and keeping it going along. I'm very pleased with what this channel's done so far. Hopefully we'll get out and continue to meet new people as we continue to work to build a community over here. Thank you to our members from today, Big Matt, Lila Rose, and our friend Jeff Condon. 3 amazing people that we're proud to have part of our community and what we do here. So rocking right along there. I think when I get done this today, I'm going to go down the basement, check and see what's going on some of the updates that they're working on. Be good to see. I need to get outside and cut down a couple rose bushes. I need to be able to cut down the last year's growth so that they can grow and flourish this year. So that's something else. 2 things I got to do today before my 6 o'clock interview tonight. And then I'm taking the Sunday night off because there's really not a lot to broadcast tonight. So I think I'm going to take it off and maybe watch a little TV or something. Maybe get caught back up on some of the TV I'm not up on. I was kind of disappointed there wasn't a good hockey game or a good basketball game for the NBA later. There's no baseball yet to do. And there's no football later tonight. There was no 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock football game tonight for XFL. I was kind of disappointed on that too. All their games are done. They're playing in the afternoon. Just one of those Sundays. You get some of these days where there's so many games, you can't do them all, and you got to pick the ones. And you got days like this where there's just nothing there to do outside of what we're doing. So it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Maybe it's good to get caught up on a little of my TV and stuff like that. I know I got paperwork and mail I got to get caught up on tomorrow or Tuesday. I got to figure out. I got a lot of stuff on the thing. I got therapy Tuesday again. I know that. A lot of fun stuff going on. All right, here we are coming back in from the break.
This is the one that you'll see the frustration that was mounting on that set just then, and bang, hits the floor. I think that's pulling a punch. They call that. Well,
Yes, Amber.
Pulled in the last game by Greg McDermott. He just didn't like the facial expression and the attitude that he had on the floor, and told him so on the bench after the game. Kalkbrenner said, "Yeah." He was right.
Does she have all her stuff out of the basement?
Not all of it out. She's waiting for Danny to help her move the fish tanks. Kind of carried over into the second half. in Creighton's victory over Princeton.
We need to see if we can find the red cheers. You know the ones I'm talking about, right? All right. Oh, nice pressure by Creighton, bringing the ball in.
They have multiple ball handlers, Trammell and Butler. Either one can run the offense.
Bradley can help out that area also.
Trammell down low, dishes it off. Stolen by Creighton off a block. Coming the other way. Creighton on a fast break. Nothing there. They got to redo their offense. Setting it up. 11 minutes on the clock. 4-point lead right now for Creighton. Alexander, no good. Rebound, Trammell.
They'll take that shot. Alexander can shoot it from long range. Just a little bit of a pick and roll action up, not much.
San Diego State has missed 12 of its last 14 shots.
Bradley off the mark. Man, they can't get a break right there. On the fast break, Creighton got the ball down low to the big man again. He misses again. He's going to punch somebody or something. On the break and a missed dunk. A missed dunk by San Diego State. Oh, my Lord. This is a plethora of futility right now. Nobody can do anything. Come on, man. This is the Elite Eight. We got an injury timeout. Looks like a player's hurt. Creighton's going to call it. Nebhard will not be, he's in some pain. His wrist is a mess. I don't know how he hurt it. Did he get stuck somewhere?
So a concern right now for Ryan Nembhard, known as R2. There was a chop down there from Johnson, and that's when he was trying to shake it up.
It's just a stinger, I think. All right, Creighton with the ball. Working their offense. 4 on the shot clock. Ball fake, jumper, no good. Rebound, Aztecs coming around. San Diego State driving down. Trammell with the ball, drives the lane, not there, and just dribbles it out of bounds. Come on, guys. Turnover galore. If you got the under in this game, you are sitting happy right now.
I like that fall away shot.
That was Mentz's issue. He thought that Kalkbrenner hooked him right here.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good takedown, too. You're right.
9:44 on the clock.
Just saw Nembhard flexing his right hand.
That I could have caught him on the wrist and grazed its way back up towards the elbow.
Yeah,
Good ankle there.
Officials currently over at the sideline.
Rebounding play to see there's a potential hook and hold.
They are looking into a potential hook and hold, and Gene Steratore watching along with us right now. Gene, what you see on the play?
I see both players as naturally they're fighting for the rebound. The arms do get stuck, as we see there. But then when 11 Blue turns and pulls that way, Ian, that's when you start talking about excessive, unwarranted. To me, that extra spin and that kind of oomph there, that can rise. And
that could rise to a flagrant one on Creighton. That'll be interesting.
The oomph could be in the rule book, Ian. Yeah, right behind piggyback, Ian. I think it may be, yes.
We had a piggyback just then for a second.
We got an oomph today. And that's what the officials are looking at.
But Gene, if Kalkbrenner, number 11 in blue,
that's
straightens his arm out on that play,
you know what we're doing?
Just cutting him all the way down to the root, right?
Yeah, right above. Hey, I'm glad you're home. How you doing? We got some stuff we're going to do. You got a lot of homework or anything? Okay. We're all doing some stuff today. And you need to play your game today a little bit, too. That would be important as well. So, maybe a half hour, 40 minutes of your time, like I'm asking from her. I'm going to figure it out. She's going to go cut some bushes.
Is this the last thing I have to do?
I think so, yeah.
So can I go fishing?
Who are you going fishing with?
That's what all my friends are doing right now. So I came home.
Ask your mother. Did you, the vacuum is the furniture. What?
You want to cut the rose bushes? Or
I
think you should vacuum the furniture.
You guys go pick it up. Do the rose bushes together. Okay? One of you hold a bag. One of you cut. Okay? Just need to cut them up. Drop them in the trash bag. Pick them up with some. Yeah.
You can hold the trash bag.
Okay, go do that, and then I want her to vacuum the steps, and then you can go. Yes.
Vacuum the what?
The furniture for your mother, from your dog. I want to go downstairs first, Sam. I'll be done in a couple minutes. Okay. All right, let's look and see. Sorry, I had to talk to my kids for a minute, guys. So they are calling a foul on Kalkbrenner. It is going to be a flagrant. Menz is going to shoot now. Free throw. Good. 43-40. He's going to get a second technical. And then San Diego State's going to get the ball back. Good. He hits both of them.
So we have an official right here checking things out. You see the ball goes down the other end. The two other officials are moving towards half court and beyond, so well positioned to get that right.
Great job by the referees on that to get that right. San Diego State ball, 43-41. Menza, no good. They get the rebound. San Diego State get another shot at it. Dish to the corner. Three ball. Off the mark. Rebound Creighton coming out the other way. Up by 2 still. 9:14 on the clock. Bump and go. Bump and go.
Creighton has missed its last 5 shots. Alexander sheds off, and it's an offensive foul.
Offensive foul. Push off Alexander. San Diego State ball under 9. Anybody new in here today that we have not talked to at all? Anybody new in the chat that we have not talked to at all?
Just didn't quit on it at all. That was an exceptional defensive effort.
And Nembhard is back in. He replaces Farabello.
So now, when you start to think San Diego State, masters of the defensive end of the floor, let's see how if they pressure Nembhard full court, force him to use that left hand, and maybe sag back on him to let him shoot the ball to see if he can shoot the ball in the next offensive set.
Nembhard was Big East Freshman of the Year last season. His season cut short with that broken wrist in February. The jumper doesn't go, and the rebound is snatched by Creighton.
Rebound snatched by Creighton. We're going to have a foul. She doesn't have her phone with her. Chronic viewers, we appreciate that, Jeff. One of those two has got to have their phone on them. We got a foul right there on them.
Blue shirts underneath, and this is just one. You're probably not going to get that strip, especially with a right-handed guy if you're on his left side trying to swipe it.
Jose, welcome in. You're new. I sound like, well, thank you. That's a hell of a compliment. Thank you, Jose. Welcome in, buddy. Nice to hear you. Hope you like what we're doing before you leave and you stay and subscribe. Quick jumper in the lane for Creighton. Paluma turnaround. Kaluma, 45-41. Here comes San Diego State around the wing at the line, elbow extended. Quick shot, jumper, Ledee, no good. Rebound Creighton. Yeah, everybody welcome in Jose. At the wing, Alexander with the ball, top of the point. Down low to the baseline. Looking for the big man. Kalkbrenner backing him back. That's got to be a travel. No call. Ball is out of bounds to Creighton. And we got a timeout. The under 8 timeout.
40 to go in the second half. Creighton is up by 4.
There's Kaluma down low. Watch the size advantage to go over the top there to get a bucket.
Hang tight. I'll be right back here. I want to check and see how my kids are cutting down these rose bushes real quick while we're at the commercial timeout. Let's see. Who's in charge? Jeff's in charge. How about that? Jeff's in charge.
Jay's back. Give me a timeout. Huddle up. Didn't expect to see me so soon, huh?
Well, I invest in a fund that fuels innovation, like next-gen video conferencing. And when I saw your defense in the first half, I had to step in.
Anyone can become an agent of innovation with Invesco QQQ, a fund that gives you access to NASDAQ 100 innovations.
Coach, what are you doing? This thing goes fast.
Before investing, carefully read and consider fund investment objectives, risk, charges, expenses, and more in prospectus at Invesco.com.
Hey, what are you doing?
Watching March Madness.
With AT&T 5G?
Yep. Do you want to jump up?
Can I? Okay.
Oh, welcome.
What's the score?
You guys comfy?
Oh, you're like a couch. But you're Steven Adams.
Even better than a couch.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yes!
Madness loves company. Connect with AT&T 5G.
At first, it was just a team. Now I can't imagine my life without them.
That coach changed our son. On the field and off.
When the season started, I still thought about Dad. But I could start focusing on the things he taught me.
At first, I didn't know anyone. I didn't know where to sit at lunch, anything really. But that season changed everything.
In 2 weeks, we head to Augusta National Golf Club for a tradition unlike any other. The Masters, April 8th and 9th on CBS. 45-41, Creighton on top of San Diego State. This is not a common matchup. 5-6 in the Elite Eight. Our game summary, second half shooting. Creighton, it has dropped off. San Diego State trying to produce enough offense to get over the top and advance to the Final Four. Second time a 5 and 6 seed have met in the Elite Eight. 2010, Michigan State beat Tennessee with their shooter, Shireman. Wow, it's off. And LeDee steps in for the rebound in front of Kalkbrenner.
A lot of good shooters are missing fairly poorly this afternoon with this. I think they're just constantly looking for defenders that they can test the outside shots. A little hold by Nemhard that time.
So he'll pick it up at the 7:20 mark. That's number 2 on Ryan Nemhard. His brother went to the NCAA championship game with Gonzaga. Lost to Baylor in 2021. Now a member of the Indiana Pacers, Andrew Nemhard. Handed off. Trammell fakes the pass. Now feeds it for Johnson. The backhand low hook. Baker is good and a foul. Keyshawn Johnson with a chance for 3.
Sometimes what San Diego State does very well, and when they isolate a guy on the blocks right now, the way they position themselves initially to catch it, and they're strong in their leap. Nice quick release on that jump hook off the glass, no less.
And the foul on Kaluma. Johnson's got a good turnaround game. And converts to cut this to a 1-point Creighton advantage. We're going to hit the 7-minute mark.
I think I'm forcing him to use his left hand as much as he can. And he looks fine dribbling with his right, though.
All right, here we go. Sorry about that. Shireman to the rim, no good. Aztecs come out with it, down 1. Trammell, short jumper, counted. Aztecs up 1. Mark Richards, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Shout out from H-Town. Welcome in, Mark Richards. Off the wing, Creighton with the ball. Kaluma into the lane. He gets fouled. Oh, my God. Got knocked all over the place.
So well, putting the brakes on in the middle of the floor. Back there, you see the straight up jump. That's pretty good defensive effort just then. And then watch Trammell. We've seen him make some shots off the dribble, half a push shot, half a jump shot.
Foul called on Micah Parrish. That is his 4th. Shooter, Arthur
Kaluma off the mark.
Ghost returns with a brand new episode. Catch the phenomenon critics have called delightful and laugh out loud funny. A new episode of the hit comedy Ghosts this Thursday on CBS, or catch it anytime.
We got a 1-point game here. 6:23 on the clock.
Things that Creighton has done so well in the NCAA tournament is right here. 2 free throws.
Kaluma hits that one. Tie game. 46 all.
We're talking about 91% collectively in the Big Dance. They're 8 of 9 as a team here today. It's 46-46. Seiko back in, replacing Parrish. And a foul out front on Alexander.
Team number 5.
Alexander fouling him out front.
Trey Alexander. Neither team has been to a Final Four. Neither team had been to an Elite 8. So there's going to be history made here. Whoever comes out of the South region.
I'll be right back, guys.
Trammell, short on the push shot, rebounded by Johnson. Goes back up and scores.
Trammell is making that play to start, and then the guys go to work on the offensive glass. But Trammell, they're setting him up, coming around from the left side to use his strong hand, the right hand. Nice coaching.
12 offensive rebounds for San Diego State. They've got a 2-point lead under 6 minutes to go.
Here comes the Kalkbrenner. Let's see what he does with it. Can he get closer to the hole?
They brought a double for a moment. Diagonal Alexander.
Good defensive effort out front, too, by Butler.
Shot clock winding down. Alexander hoist. Long rebound, Kaluma. And Creighton gets a reload. They are 2 of 16 from downtown.
And after the reload, Greg McDermott would like to see them get something going quicker.
Nemhard for Alexander. Drives in on Butler. Alexander fades. Bullseye.
That's what guys
Alexander fades and hits it. What's up, Trey? What's up, Trey Pickford? Welcome in.
Alexander's got 8. We are tied at 48. Under 5 minutes to go in the Elite 8.
Under 5 to go. Short jumper. Trammell, count it. 50-48, San Diego State. It's a monster of a game here. Hit that subscribe if you're new today. Pressure at the half-court line, trying to get it over. They do. Creighton working their offense. San Diego State picking up their energy on defense. Kaluma almost loses it. Hey, Jeremy, it's been a great game, yes.
So watch this spacing right now. Get him inside and then pump it a little bit and then fall back. And here's the high screen pick and roll action. Even decent shooters, if they get their rhythm off the dribble like that, they're going to be so much more effective.
CBS Sports Golazo Network is a first of its kind free channel dedicated to global soccer coverage. Find it on the CBS
Global soccer coverage, what?
Paramount Plus, launching on April 11th. A rope is back in. Brings that 7-foot wingspan with him at 6'7", 225. No rebound necessary because Kaluma trains a pair. The team is down 10 of 11 of the free throw line.
Then they have to play their offensive sets with more
50 all, tied right now. Oh, out of nowhere, just with a swat.
It just shows you the footwork of a 7-footer to get out on him. We see Travell with those pull-up jump shots.
Yeah, Alabama got taken. Oh, why'd that computer do that? Sorry, guys. I just realized that. Trammell! Boom, baby! Into a rope. That's a nice jumper. 52-50. You know, Trey, it's tough, but it is what it is, right? Give it away or played it. End score doesn't matter. They're not playing. It's a weird year, right? Great defense by Arizona State. 6 on the shot clock. And they called a timeout. It's a smart timeout, to be honest with you.
And McDermott unhappy with Kaluma on the other end.
Little curl around. Quick drop step. Beautifully done.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. You're fans of the grind, of sun drying, kneading, and flattening. All for a perfectly imperfect tortilla. You've never bought into the idea of store-bought.
52-50, 3:30 on the clock. This is fantastic stuff. Again, if you're new to me, I will be doing both Final Four games and doing the championship game on Monday. So please hit that subscribe and come back with us.
To everyone who works hard and plays hard. Whether it's your first Silverado or your 10th. Thank you for making Chevy Silverado the #1 best-selling retail full-size pickup.
Let's eat.
You okay?
No.
I work for Dracula.
Count Dracula.
Yes.
What?
Some call me the Dark One, the Lord of Death.
You're like the guy that gets the villain's Postmates.
I suppose that's an analogy bringing in identity.
No,
Yeah?
not a no.
No, not no.
Is it yummy?
Yes.
Rated R, April 14.
Well, hey, Seth. You getting ready to roll?
Yep.
Right now is the best time to roll into Verizon and switch.
I got this incredible iPhone 14 Pro on them.
Oh, love the camera.
Also an iPad. That's how I roll.
Okay, wow.
And this Apple Watch. All 3 on them.
Nice.
That's right. Switch now and get iPhone 14 Pro on us. There's more. You get Apple Watch SE and iPad, all 3 on us. That's a value of up to $1,700.
And now that I'm rolling with Verizon, I get why more people choose it.
But hurry, this offer won't last long. Verizon.
As long as we stick to the plan, we're going to be long gone before they even realize that they've been wrong. What's my point?
What is this Kiefer Sutherland thing? Kiefer Sutherland's in Rabbit Hole? I got to check that out. I like Kiefer Sutherland. CBS, a new show called Tracker coming. Interesting. All right, here we go. 3:30 on the clock, everybody.
Presented by AT&T to help you take part in all the excitement of the weekend, including the AT&T 5G concert lens that will go live.
I'll be ready to go in 3 minutes. This game's over. I'm going to go with you. You know what you need? How long are they going to be fishing till? Still dark? Okay, so we go get the stuff, then I'll allow you to go over there with them. Okay?
And the Final Four.
3 minutes left on it.
Timeout call with Kalkbrenner right in front of his head coach.
Nemhard get this play, the ball right now, because we don't know whether he can shoot it or not. So they may go.
All right, here we go. Creighton with the ball inbound, side out, 3 ball, air ball. State's getting the ball back. They had to shoot it. They had 1 on the shot clock. Had no choice.
Keep in mind, Creighton is playing a lot of minutes with their starters. How will their legs hold up against fairly fresh legs at the other side?
Just over 3 minutes left to see who is headed to Houston.
Another quick timeout. That's the only thing I hate about the end of the games. So many timeouts.
About the greatest roster ever assembled.
The monster, the outlaw, and you can't forget about the boss. Sometimes you just want to eat your heroes.
The Subway Series, the greatest menu of all time.
I remember this week, Joy, telling people that Geico has been offering savings for over 85 years. That's longer than the Buffalo Wing's been around.
Dozen wings.
And did you know that Geico offers more?
Motorcycle insurance. Oh, my lips are burning. Oh, no, my lips are actually burning.
Over 85 years. Can't stand these lizard commercials. So done with the lizard.
It's too hot. Oh, this is too hot, mate.
Last year, Tropical Storm Fred sent a devastating wall of water and debris down this river. And when the waters receded, Belfour was here.
This is going to be interesting. If Creighton gets knocked out here, San Diego State is not a team that you think about. Honestly, for a lot, Football, they're not a major powerhouse. This is big for them.
Never forget the way some things taste. Great taste, 96 calories. Tastes like Miller time.
Preston, you remember when we went by Creighton University when we were out in Omaha? Remember I said there's Creighton right there?
New Balance. We got now.
Buying a home? Rocket Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost.
Preston is home from work today.
Hundreds, even thousands, with Inflation Buster. That's more road trips, more spa days, more what you love. Plus, if rates drop within 3 years of your home purchase, you get exclusive savings.
Let's go. Let's get back. We got 326 here.
That's more cash in your pocket. Save when you buy today and refinance tomorrow. Don't miss these big savings. Visit inflationbuster.com.
All right, here we go. Finally.
Coverage of the NCAA
Jeff Condon says hello. Well, he went to change real quick. God, I gotta run over to Home Depot. Need to buy some more paint. They're out of paint. So I guess I'm going with them over to Home Depot.
You could save even more by bundling home and car insurance. And by Rocket Mortgage. Buy and sell your home with confidence.
Aztecs lead by 2 with 3:26 on the clock. Their calling card is defense, and that has certainly been the case once again today.
And watch the way when they're beaten a little bit for a fraction of a second. You see Butler get back that time. Now watch out front. Bradley was beaten for a second, but he gets right back into it. And now they contest from the outside.
All right, here we go.
Really, really think defense.
Aztecs bringing the ball in. 3:26 on the clock. Up by 2. Full court pressure from Creighton. They get it in. Coming across mid-strike. Aztecs looks to be taking time off the clock as they're working their offense. Trammell got problems, gives it a crop, gives it a rock down. Oh. Back in, a rope on the back end. Nice. 54-50, 30 minutes and counting. Under 3, 2 minutes and some.
Just 7 points in the last 10 minutes for Creighton.
Oh, nice alley-oop inside to the big man. Kalkbrenner, alley-oop, nice. 54-52, 2:30 and counting on the clock. 2:30 and counting. On the wing, looking down low. Up on the elbow, no good. Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. Possession arrows currently over to Creighton. Possession to Creighton. 2-point game, 2:16 on the clock. Everybody was trying to call timeout. Referee said no. Nobody had complete possession. They were fighting for it. 2:16 on the clock. 2:16 on the clock in a 2-point game. I told you it was going to come down to the end. Creighton working the offense. Coming up on the 2-minute mark up top. Creighton with it, working their offense. Inside, going to the big man. Got it. Kalkbrenner put it up for 2. He's the guy they go to when they're in trouble. 1:53 on the clock. Crowd on their feet. Aztecs working their offense. On the wing. 6 ties and 6 lead changes in the half. Quick jumper inside. Jumper good. Aztecs up by 2. Mensa hits it. 1:30 and counting.
8 points for the senior Nathan Mensah. San Diego State up by 2. A minute 24 left.
San Diego State looks inside for the layup. Rebound, Mensa. They can't foul right now. They don't want to just give up the points. 1:14 and counting. San Diego State's going to take it down as low as they can. 10 on the shot clock now. Here they go to work their offense. 1 minute. Kelly Lincoln, what's up? 3 ball! Off the mark. Rebound. Creighton coming the other way. 51 seconds. 23 on the shot clock for Creighton. Out top, working their offense. 20 on the shot clock. 19 into the lane. Jumper. Rolls around, no good. Rebound, Mensa. Kalkbrenner steals it and throws it away. It's going to be Aztec ball. 33 seconds on the clock. There's going to be a 3-second differential in the shot clock and the game clock when the Aztecs get the ball. If they foul right away, they're going to like, hey, John, welcome back. Welcome back into John. Great to see you. Welcome back into Kelly Lincoln. Great to see you.
33.7 on the clock. How do you approach it if you're Creighton?
I'm just thinking this one through. It's such a tough decision.
Well, you're going to have some time to think about it.
I appreciate it.
We're going to take a quick timeout. As I said earlier, we will be doing the Final Four, both games next Saturday. We will be doing Championship Monday. And if anybody happens to be interested, if you play Super Bowl pools during the Super Bowl time, the block pool where you have 100 blocks and everybody buys a block and there's winners. We are doing one of those here. We are doing a $25 block. It pays out $1,000 at half and $1,000 at the final on the championship game. If you're interested, you need to send me an email so I can get you the link. We're already 40% sold. We've only been doing it for a couple days. We are doing that for the championship game. We'll be selling them all through this week. If they're sold out, it'll be $1,000 payout at half and $1,000 in the final payout. And we're doing it through PayPal, Venmo. So if you're interested, jump in. We have a public website. We will get you the link to get in if you're interested. It's a great payout. $25 play for $1,000 potential. Come on. That's big time fun. Plus, you don't have to worry about it. You're just getting random numbers, and all numbers are good. It's not like football where if you get an 8 and a 5, you're like, ugh. You get an 8 and a 5 here, that could be the winner easily. So let me know if you're interested. Send an email to PeteMcDevittShow@gmail.com. That's the name of my channel at gmail.com. Pete McDevitt Show. Amber, can you put these 2 cards back in Spider-Man and put that in there? 30-some seconds. And kill the heater so I don't have to.
They are going to start fouling. There's still going to be a foul to give before they get into a shooting situation to put San Diego State at the free throw line. They're just checking on the clock right now.
Do we know what paint it is? And do we know what pieces in it? Is it? Huh? And is there anything else that we need for? Should we buy a new broom?
I think they're in a position because San Diego
What about a
take time off the clock
And they usually come with the broom.
Thank you, Paul, for putting that in there.
Out of bounds for it to stop. Not yet. Coach catches it. And that's when it's out of bounds.
So they've added half a second.
He just must be better.
I don't think that really
He was sleeping for a while there.
in terms of the strategy.
Where does Bone go? The other 2 were up here this morning. They took it.
San Diego State with possession, up by 2.
All right, up by 2. 34.2 seconds on the clock.
Before you just go in and foul quickly, you want to take some gambles here in terms.
I don't think they're going to foul right away. I think they're going to try to steal or try to trip, do whatever. We'll see. Possession coming in for Arizona State is on the Creighton side. It's on the Creighton side. Here we go. They're putting Kalkbrenner up by the inbound so he can barely see. That's a big monster of a man. They couldn't get it in. They had to call timeout.
Tough spot to take it out of bounds, too.
San Diego State is down to 1 timeout remaining.
Please don't leave for commercial.
Well covered by Creighton.
Just stay here. Why do you have to go to a full commercial? Come on, man.
Every day, more dog people and more vets are deciding it's time for a fresh approach to pet food. They're quitting the kibble and kicking the cans and feeding their dogs dog food.
Frustrating.
Well, food. Developed with vets, made from real meat and veggies, portioned for your dog, and delivered right to your door. It's smarter, healthier.
Come on, come on, come on. Get back to it. I want to see the end of this game. All right, here we go. Possessions over to San Diego State.
Right now they've got a 56-54 lead on Creighton with 34.
Crowd is tense right now.
Way too crowded for an inbounds pass from
Here we go.
last trip. So now they can go one-on-one and try to get it in.
Oh, my God, they threw it away. Creighton got it. Tie game. They threw an inbounds pass to Creighton. Oh, my God. A lob pass right to the Creighton player. If I didn't know better, I would think it was fixed.
I think you just play the sign as if this is the last shot. The way they've been hitting their offensive rebounds.
2.5 second difference. Shot clock to game clock. 56-56.
You go about 7 seconds here. Even though there's a differential.
Butler with 7. Down to 5. And a foul given.
Down to 5 seconds. They fouled him. 6 seconds. They had a foul to give.
6.7. They tried to lob it up for Parrish, and Shireman was there.
And what's the major no-no in basketball? Do not bring that ball in bounds towards the opposition's basket.
It was a gift.
Yeah.
Amber.
I mean, I love the thought process of getting a big guy, put your hand up, and throw it and let me go get it, but not in that direction.
San Diego State has called its final timeout.
Does everything he can do to get to it, and you can't get a better layup opportunity.
Aztecs will have a chance to win it. You've got Trammell, you've got Butler, you've got options.
That foul in that situation also gave them the last.
That way I don't slow you up either.
Bringing it down to a 6.7. Now they can sit on it, but there was a little bit of a differential before that foul, so I'm not so sure about it. Now I'm looking to see if one of the guards will get involved. Trammell's on the floor, very good. They have 2 options with the way Butler.
I got a feeling this game's going overtime. We're going to take a while. That way you can go.
And pull up jump shots, if not a slip cut to the basket. They don't need to go long on this.
And
now Creighton calls a timeout. They're calling timeout after timeout here.
The Blue Jays have 1 remaining.
If you're having a good time today, hit that subscribe. Welcome to any new people coming in. Please say hello in the chat.
56.
We are an open forum for all fans of all teams to come in. That's the way we run this channel.
And San Diego State,
we treat people with respect and have a good time. They're talking it over again. We've got a tie game here. You picked Creighton to get knocked out in the first round. Boy, well, yeah, absolutely. Everyone picked to winning the title is out. Yeah, pretty much, Trey. All the favorites are gone.
These 2 teams played last year.
All the favorites are gone.
Of the NCAA and that one was bonkers. San Diego State had a 9-point lead late, but could not close it out against Creighton. They went on a 9-0 run to force overtime and win it to advance. Today we've got even more on the line.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Help us out today. We are 4 subscribers from 80. Let's see if we can get up to 80 before this show ends. That would be awesome if we could meet 4 new people that like the way we promote, like the way we broadcast, and hit us up. Inbounds, 6.7 seconds on the clock. We've got a tie game. Creighton, San Diego State. Winner goes to the Final Four. Trying to get the ball in. Butler gets it in. 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Floater in the lane. He's fouled on the shot. Oh, my God. with no time on the clock, Trammell can win the game at the free throw line. Oh, my God. What did you foul him for?
Played it perfectly from a timing perspective. Let's see if there's a hit. Left arm is down low. He didn't hit him with the right arm. The left arm might be on the hip.
They're going to review it.
See that left hand on the hip? I'm a big believer.
Wow.
If the offensive guy makes a play at the end of a game and he's fouled, you have to call it. Now,
What's up, Mateo Gaming? Welcome in. They're calling the push. They're calling the push on the left hand. What they're calling, it's a good call. He shoved him with the left hand.
So clearly there was time left on the clock.
They got to check. There should be a second left on the clock. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, we're up to 77. We're 3 subscribers from there. Trying to get there to 80. It's the left hand on the hip right there. They're putting 1.2 seconds on the clock. 1.2, and Trammell is going to the free throw line. Holy hell. Biggest free throw of his life. Right here. Biggest free throw of his life.
Creighton has taken a timeout. And Greg McDermott is still steamed. Yep, understandably.
Creighton coaches all over the refs. The left hand shoves his waist toward the ground. It's a good call. It's the correct call. If he didn't have that hand on the waist, there's no foul, but he pushed him in the act of shooting. That is the standard rule.
Why do we not call it if it's a foul? Then you're penalizing the offensive player down in the last second of a game.
So no timeouts left now on either side.
No timeouts left for anybody.
Let's take this back to the inbounds, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's the right call. It's
the toss in here, a rope. Ooh. Very close.
Traveling? Yeah, got rid of it.
all right. San Diego State is not putting any players down on the block. Darian Trammell shoots the first shot.
The senior from Marin City, California.
Misses! Oh my God. You couldn't write this script.
Because you're going to lose on a free shot anyway, but right now, obviously, he has to hit this shot for the lead.
He hits that one. 1 point lead with 1.2 seconds. Emma, what's up? Welcome in, Emma. All right, going to make a big throw down the court. Make sure you're subscribed for both Final Four games with me. Throws it down the court. Tipped out of bounds. That's the end of the game. San Diego State. Hold on. Referees are blowing a whistle. Referees are blowing a whistle. They want to go look and see if there's something left on the shot clock. While we're checking the shot clock, hit the subscribe. I'm doing both of the Final Four games and the championship game right here. Should be 0.2 or something like on the clock.
Gene Steratore with us once again, Gene.
We definitely have time left. From what I saw, it's either 2/10 or 3. What we got to wait.
Kelly, I'm not doing Texas next. I already had a commitment that I had to attain to, unfortunately. I'm a man. I tried to, when I make a commitment to another, I made a commitment to a creator on my other channel to do an interview with them, and I didn't want to commit to them and let them down. Hey, we got a soldier in the house, everybody. USMC Jarheads. Thank you for your service, sir. There's nothing better than, there's nothing more stunning to me than a picture of a Marine in full outs. I love it. Welcome in, sir. I will be there next weekend doing both of the Final Four games and the championship game on Monday on this channel, guaranteed. No, thank you for your service. I worked 20 years for a Marine-owned company, 20 years supporting all 5 branches of the military. I had base responsibilities from Bangor, Maine to Cherry Point, baby. Shout out to your boy Brady.
On the pass from Shireman.
It might be the fingertips.
Hey, we're 3 subscribers away from 1,080. Trying to hit that today. If there's 3 people out there that have come in that are like what we're doing, hit me up. Hit me up with a follow today and help me out. It's free of charge. I just want you to come back. Monorail Molly said I'm not allowed to go and do anything outside of my house until we get to 1,080. She said I'm grounded. Creighton's coach is still pissed. He's going to be interesting. If you can watch the find a way to watch the post-game interviews with him, he'll be interesting today. Hey, we hit 1,080. I'm allowed to go get dinner tonight. Woohoo!
Make sure that clock started immediately, and with tenths, we have that luxury to know that this should start, instantaneously. We should see tenths start to be reduced from that clock.
Hey, Gene, on the throw-in, just noticed that Shireman's foot slid forward.
I think he released the ball on that, so he didn't touch the 4.
Agreed, Jimmy. I think he was still airborne after it left his hand as well.
Let's see if his foot hits the ground.
He's close.
Oh, he's actually on the inbounds. He's on the baseline.
So we got a lot going on here.
They could take it all the way back down with 1.8 seconds and make it San Diego State ball. They're looking at everything right now. This is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. They determined the game's over. Game is over. San Diego State is your winner, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate you. Hit the subscribe on the way out. Thank you, moderators. Thank you to our newest members, Big Matt, Jeff Condon. We appreciate you so much. Thank you to the amazing Lila Rose for being a member as well. Membership helps the channel keep it going. Welcome in, and thank you for being here. Emma, Kelly, USMC, thank you for being here. Monorail Molly, Jesse, Paul, Jeff, Lila, thank you all for being here today. What a game. I can't believe San Diego State advances to the first Final Four in school history. It's going to be crazy next Saturday, and I cannot wait to do the calls. We appreciate you so much. Come back Monday night on my primary channel if somebody can drop the link. If you're a football fan, Monday night on my primary channel, I am doing XFL football, the Defenders game. It's going to be good. Annie Coog. I love Annie Coog. How you doing, dear? Thank you for being here. Isaac McQueen, thank you for being here. That's a crazy game, Isaac. San Diego State University versus FAU. Nobody and their mother called that. Nobody called that. There's the link to Monday night. Come on over Monday night for Monday Night Football. Tonight, I got to do a Disney interview. Over there, we'll talk about Andy Coog and Monorail Molly. There will be a question about how they partner up with my guest. I'll find a way to include it. You gotta make it happen, right? That's the only way to make it happen.
Well, yeah, baby, this is the way.
I hear you. We'll see y'all soon. Thanks for coming in. Bye-bye.